All right, everybody. It's a broadcast of the Every Star Network sponsored by the E Nation. Another episode of Yt-Gangstas. Yeah, we haven't done this in a while. Somebody put it in the email. Hey, Max, when you're going to do another Yt-Gangstas? You know what I'm saying? I usually do these as I don't know, every now and then, when I want to shit on people and make people sound crazy for doing the shit they do on YouTube. All right. All right. Well, here it is. Sit back and enjoy another episode. This is actually part 5. This is our 5th one. Okay. So sit back and enjoy part 5. Yt-Gangstas, aka YouTube gangbangers. All right, Abby, drop it. Uh-oh. Abby, can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? I lost the music. Charlene, can you hear me? Type in one in the chat if you guys can hear me. Abby, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear
What
me
happened to the
too?
music?
It's end.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, everybody. Welcome to. Hey, what's going on, Charlene Joe? Welcome to Yt-Gangstas. This is where I go off on, these so-called YouTube gangbangers on the internet, making its first. Actually, we got two new people making their debut on Yt-Gangstas. We done added two new people, and none other than real. And I say there's none other than the real bootleg radio. You know him as RBR, and his sidekick, Queen Leopold. You know her as Queen Mayat. I thought I'd spend a little time on them before I get to the rest of the YouTube gangbangers. But let's start with Mr. Real Bootleg Radio. Wow. Embarrassing yesterday for black people, wasn't it? I mean, it was hard to listen to as JB Gunner just really exposed RBR for the shameless, fucking hypocritical, shit faced liberal, political gangbanger who fucking hates white black people with a passion. Did y'all hear this nigga sitting up here talking about everybody having a job as a fucking slave? And that if you have a job, you helping your fucking, you trying to, kill off the fucking race, you're black. Hey, look, man. Hey, those who are new to watching Gangsters, man, I'm kind of look. Wait a minute, hold on, I'm frozen. Hey, Abby, you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Give me a second. Let me go out and come back in, man. I'm freezing. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, it's true about YT gangsters. We saw these videos that Maximum Black is going to talk about it. The Black Knight is going to explain it to us to get it, the understanding. You understand? Yeah. He's going to be here with us soon. I think he might be having a freeze, because he has been working for a lot. So sometimes when he gets to some places, the network being on and off. Yeah. So that's why.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all. And yeah, and so again, making the first debut is Real Bootleg Radio, and a new one, Queen Leopold. Y'all know her as Queen Maat. She seems to want every Negro dead. Anyone with melanin in their skin doesn't deserve to live as far as she's concerned. Did you not hear her ride for JB Gunner yesterday? I mean, every time he said something about black people that was disparaging, she was a cheerleader like a mother. And shout out to JB Gunner because he gave me some props yesterday, and I appreciate that. He showed me some respect. And they hated that. Oh my goodness, man! RBR lost his goddamn mind yesterday, and we got the tape. We got the receipts. I mean, he lost his goddamn. Anybody black, check this out. Anybody black that's doing something right, this dude hate. And if you wasn't there yesterday, we're gonna play it back a little bit, probably here shortly. But I mean, if you didn't understand that this dude hates black people, then you are deaf, dumb, and blind. All right. I mean, he was exposed once and for all yesterday. This guy hates black people with a passion. And he has a sidekick, Queen Leopold, who hates black people just as bad as he does, probably even more. Again, this woman doesn't want to see anybody black even live. If you're black and you're breathing, that's too much for her. You keep talking about somebody want to kill off his own race. He needs to start with her. He needs to start pointing fingers at her. And this bootlicking it's bad enough that he's a shameless liberal. All right. I mean, the fool said that the fiat currency is more valuable than gold and silver, even though gold and silver is valuable all over the world. You can go anywhere in the world and trade gold and silver. Can't go anywhere, but you can't go anywhere in the world and trade fiat currency. But he's supposed to be educated. He's a journalist and he's smart as fuck. And everybody else is dumb and shit. You know, he's a gangbanger. He's a thug. He's a liberal thug. He's a gangster. He's a liberal gangster. He's a political gangbanger for white supremacy. This is why he doesn't want you to vote for the racists and he wants you to vote for the white supremacists. Because he says that there's a difference. According to him, his logic is the racists want to kill us, so you don't want to put them in charge of our government. But the white supremacists, they don't want to kill us. And they've learned how to govern under the black genius, right? Kind of makes you wonder what he thought was going on before Obama showed up. You know, who was the genius then? Was there a white genius? I'm just wondering. You know what I'm saying? But this shameless ass nigga yesterday really, yeah, I got it here on tape. I might play some of it. It depends on how Abby's feeling because Damon's at work. But this shameless ass nigga, right, said that the fiat currency is more valuable than gold and silver. Now, I don't want to be repetitive, but we have to say that at least 2 or 3 times a day because we have to get that into our mind, right? That gold and silver is worth nothing according to this dumbass Negro. Even though you can trade gold and silver all over the world, I don't think there's a place on earth you can't trade gold or silver or barter with gold and silver. I don't think there's a place on earth where they don't recognize gold and silver having some kind of value. But fiat currency, try to take that all over the world, you might be having a serious problem. But according to this punk ass nigga, you know, the fiat currency is backed by the trust of the government. What? But anyway, let's move over to Queen Leopold. Now, y'all ever heard of King Leopold, how he killed so many black people, whatever? Well, he has a counterpart, Queen Leopold, a.k.a. Queen Mahat. He wants to kill black people, too. Or she wants to see black people get killed. I mean, this woman hates black. I've never been around people that hate another race so bad. Even races aren't this. I mean, these two people are more racist than racist. They had a racist on the show yesterday talking about some, damn, you more racist than me. Seriously. You're more racist than JB Gunner. You know, I mean, how do you become more racist than the racists who hate your own race? How do you become more of a racist against your own race than the racists who hate your race? I mean, when you have a racist on your show telling you more of a racist than he is, and then dude does nothing but tell lies, right? He bang on us lie after lie after lie after lie. Even when you catch him stone cold wrong, right? He will manipulate the information. He will say things that's not said. He will insert things that aren't there. And he will try to finagle and move it about and round and about and keep talking. You notice he never stops talking? That's by design. So he can just keep throwing things out there, keep throwing things out there until he can find a way to move the goalposts so he doesn't, you know, get proven wrong. Even though he was dead wrong yesterday in several situations, you're going to hear him. Um, Matter of fact, you know what? Hey, Abby, hold on, y'all. Abby, where's my co-host? I think she might be doing something. Abby, where are you? Okay, she can't hear me. But anyway, Abby. Okay, I think she may have fell off. Hope not. Okay. Hey, Miss FedEx. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, she's having trouble. Abby, are you there? All right.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Abby, pull up the RBR broadcast. Okay, it's in the chat room. Well, yeah, Red Supreme. I've been going in on Red Supreme too, right? Renee, I'm a deal with him too. The problem with him is I can't really play his content. I gotta go in on him off the top because his content is considered hate speech, and it'll get my channel flagged out. I did one on him not too long ago, and YouTube deleted the whole video. Flagged the whole video for hate speech. His content is so toxic. It's considered hate speech. And all I was doing was critiquing and going behind what he was saying, and YouTube got rid of the whole video. So it's kind of hard to go after Red Supreme without getting flagged automatically by YouTube because I don't think he's going to have his channel long because we're getting flagged just by playing his content and critiquing it. Excuse me, it is being flagged for hate speech. You know, I, he ain't gonna have that channel for long. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just did something on him not too long ago, and YouTube jacked the whole video. Jacked the whole. It ain't even on my server no more for hate speech. And it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? His content is very very it's a it's very dangerous because it's so bad. He's so foul. I keep trying to tell y'all, man, all this hatred that y'all got towards black women, YouTube ain't playing no more, man. Google ain't playing no more. They flagging it for hate speech now. Y'all stupid. Y'all keep doing the same shit. Y'all gonna end up losing y'all channels. Hold on one second. Abby, are you there? Hmm. Let me know when you got the thing ready set up. Yeah. RBR too. I got to be careful with RBR because he say the N word so much and all of that, and it's he hasn't been flagged for hate speech yet, but Red Supreme has. You know, it does. It is vile. I agree with you, Renee. It is vile, and it promotes hate towards black women. And the problem with this is you got too many brothers who condone this shit. You got too many brothers who will sit up here and say, well, that's the way them guys feel, but they don't want to do anything about it. They don't want to speak out against it and try to stop it. They rather sit up here and try to excuse the brothers who are saying, like, for example, I was talking to somebody yesterday who was praising the manosphere for going, mainstream. I mean, as black men, you really want to be represented in a mainstream magazine by the manosphere? I mean, seriously, you really want to be represented by Obsidian, guys like Mr. Fantastic, Game Changer,
Okay,
all
hello,
them
Mash.
weirdos over there? You got it? You got it?
Yes, I get it.
Okay, now go to see if you can find what JB Gunner is on there, okay? See if you
Okay,
can go forward and find out what getting JB Gunner's at. It is vile and it does promote a lot of hatred. But you know what though, Renee? what's sad is you got a lot of brothers, man. You know, especially some of these older brothers. I'm really shocked at some of the older dudes. You would think that they would be a lot stronger than what they are, and they wouldn't let stuff like this get to them. But some of these old fools are weak, and I'm really embarrassed that some of them come from my generation because the generation I came from, the men was strong. I was raised by two hard men, my father, my grandfather. Okay, country boys. We didn't play no games, and I look at these older dudes. They're just weak. You don't want to teach your little girls. You don't want to talk to your women. You don't want to try to work things out with your women. You don't want to kick it with your women. You'd rather throw them away. You'd rather sit up here and be some old, bitter old ass woman. I mean, some of these guys are embarrassing, man, and I don't even want to be associated with some of these dudes because they're just so damn weak. They want to argue and fight with women. And I guess it's YouTube. You can do stuff like that. You know, that's why I call this YouTube banging, YouTube gang banging. So, well, the reason why he still has the platform, Renee, is because YouTube hasn't gotten to him yet, and people don't know how to report him properly. They just flag the channel, but they don't do the things where you got to have like if you give them timestamps and then put like a little note next to it, tell them what to look for. That'll get them knocked down quicker. That's how BMT got him. Okay. What up, Phil Negro? Well, yeah, Renee, they don't understand that black women are dealing. I understand you're dealing with that. That's why I sit up here and I fight for you every day. And I get called coon. I get called simp. I get called. I'm actually hated right now. A lot of dudes hate me, man. They don't even want. They don't want to have nothing to do with me, man. They don't want to come over. They keep sending punks over here. These YT gangsters thinking they tough. You know, like that fool Zab that came over here the other day with the voice box, thinking they tough. You know, and trying to take me down. But I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep defending black women, and there's gonna be a black voice over here that's gonna speak out and defend our women because I don't believe that our women can't be saved. I don't believe that even the ones who hate black men, because they didn't get like that by themselves. I keep telling dudes, black women aren't even capable of that kind of hatred. That a man did that to them. A man put that kind of hatred in them. They don't. Black women don't come like that. They don't. They're not like that naturally. That hatred came from a man. They don't even do that to each other. They don't even have that kind of hatred in them. A man is the one that puts that kind of hatred. You see a black woman run around here talking about she want to kill black men, she hate black men. A man did that to her. Ain't no woman did that to her. A black man did that. Just like he trying to tell dudes about abusing your women, how you talk to them. They're not men, they're women. All that matters. And you guys just won't understand that. You can talk to these motherfuckers till they blue in the face. They just don't understand. You cannot talk to women. You're dealing with women. You're not dealing with men. You can't treat them the same way you would treat us. That's the problem with a lot of dudes today. They think you can treat women the same way you treat men. You cannot do that. They are not like us. They are different altogether. They don't see things the way we see them. They don't feel things the same way we feel them. This is what I mean. They don't get it. And they talk abusive. I keep telling you guys, words matter when you talk to a woman. They matter. They may not matter when you're talking to a guy, but when you're talking to a woman, what you say matters. Why? because they're naturally nurturing. They're very, very soft inside. They're emotional. They feel quicker than we do. Okay? They have a different understanding and interpretation of what you say versus what a man interprets. It's a whole different set of rules. So it matters what you say when you talk to them. You got guys who don't care. What are you talking about? I'll tell the BDO kind of thing I want. You can't do that. Why? Because you can verbally abuse them. And that's just as bad as physically abusing them. You understand? Verbal abuse is really dangerous with a woman because it gets into her psyche and it starts making her feel some kind of way. Then on top of that, you add the physical abuse, which is a double whammy. And before you know it, you got a woman walking around here talking about abort male black babies. You understand? That's how they get created. They get created through constant emotional, verbal, and physical abuse. When you find a black woman like a Kristen Carolson or a Cryologic, a man has done that to them. No woman has did that to them. A man has created that. Women aren't even capable of putting that kind of hatred into each other. But they are capable of magnifying it though. Once it's been put inside the woman by the man, other women can magnify it. Now you got even a bigger problem. Now you're talking about creating factions of women that hate men. Because the women are collectively getting together and they're magnifying those feelings within those women. Yeah, see this whole punk right here? This is what I'm talking about, right? Cat's paw. These type of punks is what I mean when I say YouTube gangsters, YouTube gangbangers. You don't have nothing better to do than to come to a black channel and try to start shit. You won't catch this punk ass motherfucker over in the white channel doing nothing. You won't catch him over in the manosphere doing nothing. He'd rather come over here and start shit with me and try to tear me down. You know why? Because I defend black women, because he hates black women. You understand what I'm saying? He hates black women. This is what I mean. These dudes don't have any real courage. They're cowards. They don't go to the white channels and say nothing. He won't say nothing to JB Gunner. He won't say nothing to JB Gunner. He won't say nothing to the manosphere. He won't say nothing to the SYSBMs. But he'll come over here and try his best to gangbang, to YouTube bang. Another YouTube gangbang. This is exactly what I'm talking about. That's why I created this series for guys like him, so you can see what I'm talking about. And it's the same rhetoric over and over again. Bitch, nigga, you capping, you this, you that. Come on, nigga. Seriously? Grow the fuck up. See what I'm talking about? Just ridiculous shit. Nothing of substance. Just ridiculous shit.
I find it. I'm ready. Should I play?
Okay, play it. Well, actually, he didn't cook me, Caspar. He actually gave me a lot of respect.
Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's my snips
Uh-huh.
folder? Because I want to show you the Aborigines.
Yeah.
So you see
No,
their
no, no,
blonde
stop it,
hair and blue
stop it,
eyes.
stop it, stop it.
Okay.
Yeah, Kev. Yeah, you see, it can be a few black men, right? But what I'm trying to explain to you, once they put those feelings inside of a woman, the other women can magnify those feelings. Now, women aren't capable of putting that kind of hatred into each other. When you find a woman like that, a man did that to her. A man that injured her, emotionally to the point where she, got that kind of hatred in her, right? That came from the man. But what I'm trying to tell you is, once it's inside of her, other women can magnify it. They can make it stronger. That's the problem. That's how you end up with a whole bunch of Christian Karazins and a whole bunch of followers, because they're magnifying those feelings of hatred within each other that they got from men. So I can tell you, guys don't know what you're doing, man. Y'all really need to step back and take a look at what you're doing. A lot of you don't understand feminine nature. A lot of you going off some old pimp shit that don't make any goddamn sense. You don't know how to treat your women. These women ain't playing. Listen. The difference between a man and a woman, when a man sets out to do something, right? Okay. He may do it, he may not. He may get to it. Ultimately, he may end up doing it, he may not do it. But one thing about women are much, much different. When they set out to do something, they make sure they get it done. And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of you niggas running around here, these factions, running your fucking mouth. The women who are in these factions, they're not playing around. They're in these factions for a reason. They're looking to get something done. They're not just hanging out in these factions when they got bumping their gums. They dead serious about what they're pursuing in these factions. And you niggas are the one who created these kinds of women. Y'all keep talking about Cynthia Chi, keep talking about Kristen Carrison. Now you got Christ Logic who done showed up. You create these kind of women. You listen to bums like Alpha Male Strategies, guys you shouldn't be listening to. You shouldn't be listening to no pimps. Pimps are the worst people you can listen to when it comes down to dealing with women. They are the worst people you can listen to. They're the worst people on earth you can listen to. And then on top of that, you listen to guys who tell you shit like this. Well, I don't treat no woman no different than I treat a man. That's a dumbass nigga. There are clear differences between men and women, but you got some dumbass nigga tell you, well, you don't treat a woman no different than you treat a man. You listen to dumbass niggas like that too. Okay? You don't have to be this way with your women. Women do not require you to be belligerent. They don't require that. I said to you guys before, words matter to women. They are not like us, so what you say matters. You can't just say any old kind of thing to them. You can't just talk any old kind of way to them. It's going to cause problems. You understand? Well, a lot of you niggas don't care. Now you got your women tripping. And now they running around here. They trying to hit you where it hurts. Talking about not having your babies and getting rid of your babies. Now you niggas crying like fucking whipped dogs. She said abort male black babies. But you ain't saying nothing when women are getting their heads blown off by these crazy ass niggas, right? They getting kidnapped, they getting tortured, they getting beat. Little girls are being raped. Some fool raped his daughter, 10-month-old daughter, and she died. I ain't saying nothing about that. But you cool as long as nothing is coming back to your end. And y'all think that y'all got the fucking answer. You think that you're gonna straighten women out by calling them bees and hoes and strags and treating them like they shit. You ain't straightening out a goddamn thing. You're just making things worse. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. Women attract other women, especially when it comes down to their feelings. They attract other women. They could pull women away from you. If I guarantee you, there's enough women around your woman feeling fucked up, they will pull her away from you. Understand feminine nature. If there's enough women around your woman fucked up, they will pull her away from you. Okay? Women lean on each other hard than a motherfucker. You know why? Because they're the weaker sex, right? So they have things to compensate for that. They lean on each other. They support each other. They can unify. They can get together in a large collective and get something done. They ain't got no problem doing that. Like I said, you niggas don't know what you're doing, man. All this fucking hatred, all this mistreatment of your women. Okay, and you think that you got some shit going. First of all, you niggas ain't even got no power, no motherfucker. Well, you don't own shit. And this ain't on no shit. And I'm not just sitting up here talking about like trying to pass on logic, trying to pass off the information that you've heard, right? I'm telling you straight. You niggas don't. Come on, man. In the grand scheme of things, you niggas don't even count. Some of us is doing some individual shit. But on the grand scheme of things, you motherfuckers ain't about shit. You ain't doing nothing. You can't even keep a goddamn neighborhood together. Fuck you mean? Fuck you talking about? You can't even keep a neighborhood together. You don't let your neighborhoods get all gentrified. You don't let the white man chase you out your own neighborhood. The Chinese man putting their foot. Everybody putting their foot in your ass, nigga. You gonna sit up here and got the nerve to flex on women? You out here, motherfuckers in the real world taking turns putting their foot in your ass. But yet you want to come around the women and you want to be all hard and shit. You want to flex, you want to, swell up and shit. Nigga want to go do a couple of push-ups and put some baby oil on your arms, make it look like your gun's bigger than normal. You do all of that so you can go take on women, right? You real big, bad, and tough when it comes down to women. But out here in this real world, where other races of men are taking turn putting their foot in your ass, you ain't doing none of that. Again, I said this to you before. There's not one race of man that you produce more than or equal to. You are absolutely in last place. You don't even count. That's your fault. I mean, the one thing you got working for you is sports. You ain't even got that right. Sports and entertainment. You didn't even work that right. So, I mean, for y'all to be talking about some submission and, you want to hold these women accountable, nigga, please. Hold them accountable for what? For what? For what? Are you serious? You don't do shit. Well, I'm in my community doing that. Well, I'm in my community doing this and that too. That don't mean shit. As a collective, we ain't doing a damn thing. You see, you can tell when a motherfucker ain't doing nothing when they start pointing out little small successes and shit. Yo, man, Dad's on duty over there in Detroit. What about what you doing over here? Yeah, well, them brothers who got together down in Minnesota. Well, what about what you doing over here? Yeah, them brothers over there in Alabama. Well, what about you doing over here? Well, yeah, them brothers in New York. Ain't doing shit where he at. And what about what you doing over here? Well, Malcolm X and them did. What about what you doing? Well, Marcus Garvey. That's when you can tell a motherfucker ain't doing a damn thing and start bringing up Marcus Garvey. Soon as you hear Marcus Garvey, you already know nigga ain't doing nothing. You hear Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, nigga ain't doing shit. Nigga ain't about shit now. Let's get to all you intellectuals and shit. I don't know. Should I let the nigga up, to give me some, well, if I can debate JB Gunner, what would the debate topic be? I don't know. I'm not really a debater. I don't get into debates. I think debates are useless. I'm a productive person. I'm into producing. That's why I'm very successful in life. I produce. I'm not really a YouTuber like that. You know, the where I waste my time on debating on things. I don't do that. To me, I think debating is for people who can't produce. You know, like if you don't produce nothing in real life, I guess YouTube is the next best thing you have. And you go on YouTube and you learn how to debate, so you can get a few cash apps, stuff like that. I don't have to do that. I produce in real life. I'm a real nigga. I produce in real life, so I got too much stuff to do to sit back and study and try to go back and forth with somebody about this, and that. I'm not really a debater. Maybe when I retire or what I'm doing, I'll think about it. But right now, I like making money. I got too much money to make. I don't have time to be debating. Yeah, yeah. I won't back down from a debate, but I'm just not a debater. And anyway, if I debate him, what would it prove? If he beats me or I beat him, what would it prove? What will we have gained? You see, I'm in it for the gains and losses. What does that benefit me to debate a white racist? What is that supposed to do for my status in life? What is it supposed to do for me? Convince me. I might think about it. See, because I'm not a YouTube guy. I'm not a YouTube guy. So if that's, I don't care about what YouTube people think. So what would it be? What's in it for me to debate a racist? I'm a pro-black man. What need do I have to debate a racist? I don't need to prove. I don't need to debate I don't need to debate JB Gunner to prove that that I'm intelligent. If you think I'm not intelligent, okay, fine. That's you. Plenty of people think I'm very intelligent, including myself. So what you think about me matters. That don't matter to me. I'm gonna get new subs regardless. I get cash apps, and plus I make a lot of money, dude. I'm not okay. I think maybe y'all got me mixed up with somebody. Like I think y'all might got me mixed up with like RBR, somebody who actually have to do this for a living. I don't need to do this for a living, man. I do this on my leisure time when I'm not doing nothing else. Like right now, I'm sitting here chilling. I don't pick my load up to tomorrow. I ain't got nothing to do, so I'm on here yakking it up with y'all. And I really don't care, like what you think, because what you think don't affect my life. I'm not into like I don't bend to the will of YouTubers. JB Gunner did play you last night, though. How did he do that? I don't understand. What do you mean play me? He showed me some respect last night. What? He played me by calling me dumb? I get called dumb all the time. Matter of fact, RBR calls me dumb all the time, way more than JB Gunner does. Everybody calls me dumb. Funny though, the people that call me dumb don't make more money than me. I make more money than JB Gunner. See, I'm into the real world, dog. And out here, it's about guns and butter. Okay? Looks like y'all itching. Okay. Yeah, but you know, it's respect. But you know, I don't know why y'all think truck drivers are dumb. JB Gunner repeats himself too. Does that make him dumb? RBR repeats himself over and over again. Does that make him dumb? Is he dumb? Are you calling him dumb? Abby. Okay, I don't know where Abby. I think she fell off. Hold on, let me see. Let me make sure she's here. Abby. Oh boy. So I don't understand what you guys are supposed to. This is what I don't understand about you guys on YouTube. When you call people dumb and intelligent, that dumb and unintelligent that you don't know, what is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? RBR calls me dumb too, Milton Simpson. RBR is a racist too. As a matter of fact, RBR is more of a racist than JB Gunner. I chop it up with RBR. Really didn't chop it up with him. I mean, you know, he gave me props for being a truck driver. Really didn't say nothing after that. Really, we really no chopping it up. But RBR calls me more niggas and whatever than he does. And RBR is a racist too. I mean, he hate black people too. See, my thing is, I guess if I cared like you guys did, it would bother me, but it really don't. So I don't get it. I don't even get some of the stuff that y'all even talking about. Like, why do you even care? Like proud noon kicker. You think I give a damn about you? You think I give a damn about what you say? I really don't even know you, bro. You think I care about what people like you think about me? You don't make enough money to make me upset. You don't make enough money to make me care. Now, if you made enough money, you know, I might consider getting upset. My thing is, y'all talk to a man who's a producer. I produce in this world, bro. I'm actually valuable to the commodity. I mean, to the economy. I'm a value to the economy. Abby,
Mars.
put the link in the chat.
Okay.
I provide a value service to today's economy. I help keep the economy going. It's because of guys like me, is that you have food and clothing in your house. Okay? I'm about to put the link in the chat right now because since you guys think y'all all that, you think you tough and all, you can come on up here. There go the link. So anybody want to come up and test me, come right on up. And my whole thing is like this here, right? You got this fool who calls us out of our name every single day. Pretty much hates the air that we breathe, hates black people with a passion. Now, funny how you say JB Gunner called me out because he called me dumb, right? But did any of y'all catch how he exposed RBR yesterday? I haven't heard one of y'all say how he exposed RBR for being even more of a racist than he is. What's up, Skizzy? Skizzy, they think we all dumb, man. Even though we make a hell of a lot of money, we're the dumb ones. You never talked to a racist? Really? I mean, I can listen. I can appreciate that, but we talk to racists every day. If you're doing business, you're not doing business with black people all the time. I talk to racists every day doing business. I just dropped off a load to a racist company over here in Texas. You know, I don't know what you mean by you would never talk to. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. We talk to racists every day. We deal with racists every day, especially if you have a job. And what's so special about JB Gunner? What? That's the first time you ever see a white racist before? Yeah, like he the only white. Yeah, like he the only white racist in existence and shit. He ain't the only white racist out there. But I'm curious as to why y'all coming over here with this shit. When he exposed RBR for being more, how can you be more racist to your people than the racists who hate your people? How many of y'all picked up on that? Or you just want to come over here and go round for round with me? You can. I'm more than capable of defending myself. But I'd rather you hit the link and come up here and deal with me rather than type in the chat. Okay, who we got? Hey, man, you know what, dog? I don't want... Hey, what you want?
What's up, nigga? Why y'all block me?
Where here?
Why y'all niggas block me, nigga?
What you want, dog?
Yeah, you over here capping again today, nigga? You over here capping?
This
You scared?
hoe ass nigga.
Cat got your tongue? What's up, nigga?
What you want,
You over here capping? Nigga, answer my question. I asked you was you over here capping, nigga. Talking about some YouTube gangsters.
Okay. Yeah.
Who the gangsters? Who the YouTube gangsters, nigga? Who the YouTube gangsters?
You.
I'm the YouTube gangster? You sure about that, nigga?
YouTube gangbanger. You YouTube gangbanger.
Nigga, when you gonna cook JB Gunner? JB Gunner cooked your ass yesterday on that panel, nigga. And gave you that fake ass compliment on his way out. You still a dumbass nigga. You still think you a dumb truck driving ass nigga. When you gonna cook him?
Okay, but I make more money than him, so I must be doing something right.
Yeah, but he still cooked you. And you sat over on that panel and you didn't say shit about it. Then you proved that you a dumbass nigga by not cooking him. By accepting that fake ass compliment.
So I'm supposed to sit up here and go back and forth with a white racist to satisfy who?
Satisfy yourself, nigga. At least by cooking them, it'll prove that you have some dignity. You'll get some dignity. He cooked you, nigga. He cooked you on that panel.
I don't feel like I should have done anything. I see, you know what, man? I think you guys got me all wrong, yo. You must think I'm like you.
What do you mean?
I'm not a YouTube gangbanger, dog. I don't get down like that.
Nigga, you are a YouTube gangbanger.
I'm not gonna be arguing back and forth.
Man, let's talk.
Hey, nigga, hey, man. Don't start that shit up here, bro. Hey,
what?
I'm not gonna what?
Don't start what?
Don't start that. Hey, if you're gonna talk. I'm gonna say something, you gonna say something. You ain't gonna be talking over me. I ain't with all that little pussy shit.
Nigga, you are a pussy. Stop capping.
That's pussy shit.
You're king pussy.
Let me get this straight. Okay, so you think that I'm supposed to yell and scream and hurl insults back and forth with a white racist and other niggas? That's what I'm supposed to be doing?
Nah, nigga, you're supposed to stand up for yourself. That's what we expected you to do, nigga.
I do stand up for myself.
You didn't stand up to JB. JB cooked you, nigga. And you took that backhanded compliment. And dude, you seem like you a dumbass nigga. let's just establish that you a dumbass nigga. And like all these interactions prove that, dude. That you a dumbass nigga. Like JB Gunner was drunk on that fucking show last night. He called RBR a nigger, and you couldn't even, attack him on that. You couldn't jump on him about that shit, nigga. He was drunk. He probably could have won.
RBR caused me more niggas than JB Gunner.
RBR hates me more than Psychopatheus and some other nigga. Or just dumbass niggas that repeat themselves. Why did you attack him about that?
Because RBR hates black people more than JB Gunner.
Why are you? I'm asking you about JB Gunner. I'm not talking about RBR.
Why do I what? About what?
So like, are you saying that you're not gonna attack JB Gunner because RBR is more of a racist?
Attack him for what?
He called you a dumb nigga.
So what? You calling me a dumb nigga too?
Man, I know you a dumbass nigga. That's why I call you a
well,
you
don't actually know me, so I don't know how you would know that.
Nigga, we've had interactions like 4 years. I do know you. I know your character on this goddamn platform. I know you a capping ass nigga.
You don't know me. You don't know nothing about me, nigga.
I know you a capping ass, soft ass nigga. And I think JB Gunner, nigga, let me tell you something. I'm gonna drop a nugget on your motherfucking head. I think JB Gunner cooked your motherfucking ass because he know that people are watching you get cooked. I think he shot my show last night, nigga. And I'm gonna cook your ass again. But I saw you get cooked. I'm gonna make a show about that shit. I'm gonna cook your ass again.
Okay,
I'm gonna make you cook JB Gunner, nigga.
Okay, so he cooked me. Now you're cooking me. And what am I supposed to do now?
Because I'm gonna make you cook JB Gunner. I'm gonna chop that video up. I'm gonna slow it. I'm gonna let you hear what the dude said about you again. I'm gonna make you cook that nigga. Y'all gonna have that debate.
I doubt it, dude. I think you're just wasting your time.
Oh really? Nigga, I know you saw them live streams I did about you. I know you were in the chat room not saying shit.
Yeah, but
that's why you went over to RBR show talking about you gonna roast him. Talking about you gonna cook him.
But here's the thing. I keep telling you, I'm not like y'all. I don't care, dude. I produce. I'm a producer. I don't have time to sit up here like y'all, and just do nothing with my life and sit back and yell at each other like little pussies and call each other insults and shit.
Nigga, it sound like you're hating. Nigga, you're producing a live stream right now. If you don't want to be a YouTube nigga, why are you uploading live streams to the platform? Why are you doing open panels on the goddamn platform if you don't want to be a YouTube nigga?
Because I'm taking another step out of my avenue of success and to build on myself a social media network that I'm going to set other people up on.
So why don't you build up your trucking business if you don't want to be a YouTube nigga?
I am building up my trucking business. My trucking business is getting built up.
And you're building up your YouTube channel?
Yeah, I want a social media network. This is just
a social media network for what? Capping ass niggas? What y'all gonna do? Cap all day on the goddamn network, nigga?
No, I'm gonna have news shows. Black only news shows. Like I got
black only news shows.
Yeah.
What are y'all gonna talk about on the black only news shows? You're gonna talk about like black politics?
Hey, hold on. Let me tell you what I'm about. Okay, I got a show getting ready to come out called Black Star, right? With 3 black women. We're going to be addressing black education with our kids. We're going to be talking about the school system, how it pertains to our kids. We're working on that show in the background as we speak. I got plans for my social media network. See, I'm not just throwing here, throwing insults back and forth and debating, having worthless ass fucking debates that don't mean shit. I'm about production, my nigga. I'm about getting shit done.
Max, how can you say something like that when you were just on a goddamn panel last night hurling insults and capping and shit? Then you come over here on your goddamn panel acting like you goddamn professional and shit. Okay, how you do that?
Okay, now
how you doing that?
Now I ain't gonna lie. Every now and then, I do feel like, rumbling with a nigga or two. But most of the time, I'm not really interested. Most of the time, I'm not interested. I'm really about my business. Also got my gin culture that I'm looking to expand.
What's gin culture? I hear you saying that a lot. What's gin culture?
Gin culture is teaching brothers the art of being a gentleman, and how to deal with their women properly. And I listen to this fucking bullshit ass pimp shit that's getting them into trouble. It's gonna make them lonely for the rest of their fucking life. Listen to dumbass niggas like Alpha Male Strategies and motherfucking Alan Roger Curry. You ain't gonna never get a woman.
What's your beef with those two dudes? Do you think those two dudes are pimps? Do they attack black women or something?
Nah, they teaching niggas that they exploiting dumbass niggas like you.
Nah, nigga, you a dumbass. Max, you are the dumb nigga. Nigga, you got cooked by JB Gunner last night. You run around here saying he gave you a compliment.
I bet you don't even know a tenth about women. Not even a tenth.
Nigga, I'm gonna tell you what RBR told you the other night. I know more about women than you.
Nigga, do you know how old I am?
Yeah, you like 75, right?
No, I'm 54.
You 54 and you online capping, nigga? God damn.
What is capping?
Capping, you over here false flagging. You over here fronting. You over here wolfing. You capping.
Fronting and wolfing. Now, okay, give me an example.
You know what that shit mean?
Give me an example of what you're talking about. Because I don't understand all this YouTube lingo.
Alright, capping is you saying that you debate JV Gunner on your channel, and would you say the debate topic was gonna be y'all's whether or not y'all think RBR is dumb, and then you get cooked, and then he gives you a fucking backhanded ass compliment, and then everything's good.
Actually, I agree with him.
Nah, nigga, he said that you chose the topic that both of y'all agree on, and him and RBR cooked you for like 5 minutes about that shit, calling you dumb and shit. How, nigga, you got cooked.
That was
please just admit that you got cooked.
But that was dumb.
But you said it. You brought the topic up.
Yeah, but you see the
in the debate, it's two opposing sides, two opposing arguments. You pick the topic that both of y'all agree on, and you don't think that's dumb?
This is what I'm trying to explain to you, bro. The difference between you and I is that I have integrity, right? I admit that was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And I should have been cooked for that.
You didn't cook.
That was dumb as fuck. That's what you call a brain fart.
Yeah, a brain fart on your part.
Yeah, brain fart. But I can.
Let's address this topic. Like, are you one of the YouTube gangsters? Are you gonna? How are you doing a show about YouTube gangsters and your name wasn't mentioned?
Check this out. You see, you're trying hard, right, to not respect.
I'm trying hard to what?
You're trying hard not to respect me, aren't you?
Nigga, how could I respect you? You a capping ass nigga, man.
But you haven't told me how.
I did. Nigga, are you dumb?
Yeah, according to you.
Nigga, are you conscious moron, daddy?
Excuse me?
Y'all, are you conscious morons, dad? Y'all are like two of the dumbest niggas that I came across on YouTube in a long time, bro.
Well,
I just explained to you what capping is. I gave you an example of capping, and you just said that I didn't give you an example of how you cap, bro.
First of all, you or RBR, you guys aren't the smartest conscious. Okay.
Did you not just hear anything I said? Conscious moron is your son. If you're a dumb motherfucker and conscious moron is your son, that will mean he's dumb as fuck, bro.
Intellectually, conscious and smoke both of you guys.
Okay, whatever you say, nigga. That means a lot coming from you. Whatever
you haven't done anything. You haven't done anything to impress me with your intelligence either, right now.
Max.
Or you
how can you do a show, nigga? Anything.
What you doing right now? Any lame. What you doing right now? Any lame.
How are you doing a show about YouTube gangsters and your capping ass isn't one of the YouTube gangsters getting talked about?
What you doing right now?
That's an example of capping. That's one example of capping I'm about to delve into.
What you doing right now? Any lame YouTuber can do. You haven't impressed me with shit.
Nigga, why haven't the lame YouTuber jumped up then? What a lame YouTuber is that?
You haven't made me think about nothing. You haven't made me think about nothing. You haven't gave me.
Nigga, you're capping. You're capping. You got cooked by JB Gunner. He told you that you're dumb as fuck. You fucking brought up a debate topic that both of y'all agreed on. Dumb as fuck. You got cooked by RBR. Nigga, you sat your ass over on the RBR network panel getting cooked, nigga. You a capping ass nigga. You talk about you gonna roast RBR while you approve at some point. Is it ever okay
Now listen, I don't want to remove you from the stream, but I told you you're not going to talk over me. I don't mind having a conversation with you.
You weren't saying anything. Right? How am I talking over you, capping ass nigga?
Okay, listen, because I'm not going to yell over you. All right, now I don't mind having a conversation. You can bring all the insults you want. That don't bother me, bro. But you're gonna let me talk, and you're not gonna talk over me. I don't want to kick you off. I kind of like what you're doing right now.
Nigga, talk. You just blowing out air right now. Talk, niggas.
Now,
go ahead and cap.
You haven't. Now you chose to come over here, right, and talk shit to me, and try to embarrass me and try to tear me. That's what you're trying to do, right? Isn't that what you're trying to do? What happened?
He's on mute.
What happened? He went on mute.
Yeah.
Put the link back in the chat. We're gonna find out right now. I want to see all of this intelligence that he's supposed to have, because according to him, I don't have any at all. So hopefully when he come off mute, we can have discussion. You see, I keep telling you guys can come up here and get at me. Now apparently he comes over here to try to embarrass me, right? Try to tear me down, whatever, right? So let's see where he's at right now. What is he doing?
Over here capping again?
Okay, now answer this question, right? So you came over here with every intention to embarrass me, haven't you? Is that what you're trying to do?
I came over to ask you, are you gonna tune into the show when I cook you later, nigga? Okay, I'm gonna cook your little bitch ass for getting cooked on the RBR Network show, nigga. That's why I came over here. Now I also came over to ask you, nigga, when you gonna cook me, pussy? When you gonna cook me, pussy?
All right, so
bitch ass nigga.
Over here. Okay, so
nigga, you a fucking windbag, punching bag, nigga. You should do a show about YouTube punching bags and put your fucking picture in it. You chow looking motherfucker.
Hey man, I'm trying to be patient.
Shut your chow looking ass up, you capping ass nigga.
I'm trying to be patient.
Your ass got cooked on the JB Gunner show yesterday. JB Gunner took on the RBR Network show, nigga. You got cooked, and your ass is too fucking stupid to see that. You over on this motherfucking capping. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
You know what? You starting to sound familiar.
You motherfuckers blocked me out the motherfucking chat room. Y'all motherfuckers are some pussies over here. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Until you cook me, until you cook JB Gunner, don't say shit. Put a dick in your motherfucking mouth, you pussy ass nigga. You a lame nigga. Capping ass nigga. YouTube gangster ass nigga. Put your motherfucking name in that motherfucking title, nigga.
Here we go with the gay references again.
Nigga, JB Gunner put his dick in your mouth yesterday, nigga. You fucking over here talking about you didn't get cooked, he gave you a compliment. You a dumbass nigga.
Apparently you don't want to have a conversation, do you?
I do want to have a conversation. But how can I have a conversation with a capping ass nigga? I heard that shit you were saying when I went to get my charger, nigga. I heard that shit you over there saying, nigga. Nigga, what an intellect that? Hit me with that motherfucking superior intellect, nigga. Hit me with it. What you gonna hit JB Gunner with? What you gonna hit JB Gunner with? Hit me with it, nigga.
You can have the conversation if you will remove the hostility. Are you black?
Yes, nigga.
Okay, I'm black too, so be black me. You're gonna tell me we can't have a conversation without the hostility?
Yeah, we can have a conversation, but I don't cap. Do you cap? Do you cap? I don't cap. Do you cap?
I don't know nothing about no goddamn capping. I don't know nothing about no fucking capping. I told you I ain't no YouTube nigga. All right? So, my thing is, you got a problem with me for what? I don't even know you, nigga.
Why do you keep on saying that, nigga?
I don't know you, my nigga. What up, Rodney?
You say you don't know me, but you keep on trying to say who I am, dude. You do
sound familiar. I will say that you do sound familiar, but I don't want to make a mistake. But you do sound like somebody, you know, who I hope you're not.
Like,
I'm
carry on
hoping
the
you not
conversation.
that dude.
Hit me with some of that intellect. Hit me with some of your intellect, bro.
I got a question.
All right, so
Go for it.
okay,
At the
so
end of
I'm telling you. Hold on one second, Rodney. Okay, so now you call me all kinds of names and shit, right? You said I'm a capping nigga, I'm a dumbass nigga. I just told you I'm trying to build a black social media network. I already gave you one of the shows that I'm working on right now for young black kids in education, right? But yet your response was to call me a dumbass nigga and say I'm capping. I also tell
You
you I
are.
have a
I think,
gen.
nigga,
Hold
you are
on,
capping.
dog. Hold on. I also told you that I have a gen culture, which I'm trying to teach young brothers the right way on how to deal with their women, how to deal with themselves, get themselves out of bad situations. I even teach them how to use a dead end job as a springboard to get into a better job. Okay? But what was your response
Yeah.
to that? You called me a dumbass nigga. All right.
And
Now,
let me ask you another question.
hold on,
Are you going to teach them gent culture or simp culture? Are you going to be the teacher? Because you also a simping ass nigga, bro.
I'm not done, dog.
Are you going to teach them
I'm not
gent culture
done.
or simp culture?
I'm not done, nigga. All right.
Well, finish up, you windbag nigga. Goddamn.
Listen now. Also told you this network, right? It's a black network. So I'm looking to employ other black people to have their own shows that can benefit the community. But yet you call me a dumbass nigga. Now, I'm gonna put the ball in your court. You tell me what you're doing. And then I
All
get
right,
to
nigga.
call
What
you
I'm
a dumbass.
doing? Wait
Wait a minute.
I'm
And
building
then
up. I'm
okay,
building up the
you
YouTube
tell me
political
what you
roast section.
doing.
We gonna
You tell
cook
me what you
capping ass
doing.
niggas
You tell
who
me
try
what
to
you
talk
doing, and I'm gonna
politics
start
like
calling
you,
you.
nigga.
Okay, hold on. Now you tell me what you doing, and I'm gonna call you a dumbass nigga. Go.
All right, I have to unmute my mic. Every time your fat capping ass gets cooked, I'ma chop it up and I'ma put it on my motherfucking channel. It's the YouTube political roast sector. Nigga, you think you know politics and shit. So I'ma build up a political roast sector where we come over here, we talk about politics and shit, and then we can roast stupid ass niggas that get cooked like you. Go ahead and call me a dumbass nigga.
Okay, that's all you got.
Yeah,
I
where
still
the
don't
dumbass
get it.
nigga at?
Okay, Rodney, go ahead, man. My bad.
I still don't get it. And this is why I'm confused. We talk about cooking. Okay, that's fine. But once you cook this man, how does this nurture our community? Once you cap this man down, what does this say about you if you're not building anything? All I hear is everybody tearing everybody down. That's everybody's blueprint. What's the building process? What is the outcome of all of this? I worked in a jail for 4.5 years. This sounds like a bunch of inmates just having a discussion.
Dude, that's what all YouTube channels are like, nigga. What do you think? Do you think that these discussions that we have on here actually carry out into the real world, nigga? Do you? Like, some people take these discussions and these debates too goddamn
That's the
seriously.
problem.
Like
What is the why are we wasting energy?
that shit that Max just said, that shit was all cap, bro. That shit sound good to y'all. Max, repeat that shit. Repeat that cap, Max.
Go back, drag the back end. Yeah, just back, drag the back end. All right.
Repeat that cap, Max.
It's not about, see, here's the thing. We cap. We quit to cap each other, right? But what does that prove?
Now, what's your definition of cap? When I say cap, it means that this nigga's up here lying. This nigga's up here fucking false flagging and shit. Who was the nigga that said that he was gonna build a school for black boys? Was it Umar Johnson? We found out what happened when we found out Umar Johnson ass was capping? What happened when we found out that Boyce Watkins ass was capping? Max's ass is up here capping. That shit sounds good to the niggas in that chat room. Max is up here trying to build this motherfucking channel up. Max is capping.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not a YouTuber, all right? But if you have a YouTube channel, I think everybody is a character, right?
Yeah, Max is nigga. I'm a character. Max is a character. Everybody's a character.
So we have characters, but how does this character really act after the camera go off? What are we doing in our community after the camera go off? Once you
And
cook a man,
what's this good? Well, let's talk on this point. What's this community? Like what's this community that I hear a lot of people on Black channels talking about? What is that?
where you live.
It's the Black collective. On social
Right,
media,
so how is there a Black community in an apartment building?
On social media, it's the Black collective. That's the community.
Okay, so like, are you talking like a Black community online, or like what? How do I get to a Black community if I live in an apartment? Where's my local Black community?
Are you talking about on social media or in real life?
No, I'm talking about in real life. Like if I was on your panel and I wanted to go, use some of the stuff that I learned on your channel in the Black community, but I live in an apartment building in a gentrified city. Like, how would I do that? How would I go practice what I learned in my local Black community?
That's easy. That is so easy. That's easy as 1, 2, 3. The best way to do that, if that's what you standing on, you said you live in an apartment building, right? How many youngsters do you have?
It was a hypothetical question.
Okay, hypothetically. Okay, I got you. Hypothetically, if you live in an apartment building, how many young Black boys do you have in that apartment building? How many young Black boys do you sit down and say, young buck, come here, let me holler at you for a minute? It is not hard to be active in your community. Whether you live in an apartment, whether you live in a hood, is to get out your doors and put your boots on the ground. It's not hard. I do it all day, every day. It's not hard.
So, right. So let me ask you a question, wherever the fuck you are. I'm 54 years old. I done traveled outside this country. I done lived outside this country. I speak a whole nother language, right? You actually believe that I don't know shit?
I wouldn't say you don't know shit, but I would say that you're a capping ass nigga. Like I don't take anybody's experience away from them. But when you step into somebody else, like when you step into like another person's arena and start capping, like how does that look? Like people have things that they're all good at, but you step into like an arena or a sector or something that somebody else is good at, and you have no experience. How does that look? Explain that to me.
Who's doing that, for one? And two, this cap, what are you, 19?
Yeah, I'm 19.
You need to grow up, man. You need to grow up, man.
Nigga, because Max, you played Gangsta at the beginning of this show. Gangsta is kind of like capping. That's the thing, but nigga, you know what capping is.
Well, actually,
you were playing Gangsta at the beginning of your show.
Actually, my Yt-Gangstas show is just satire for what I see on YouTube. It's a comedy show.
So are you over here roasting?
Yeah, some people that I see on YouTube, a lot of the funny people on YouTube. Yeah, it's a comedy.
I thought you were over here about the positivity, Max. I thought you weren't over here about the roasting. I thought you weren't here for the roasting and the cooking and the calling out the capping ass niggas. I thought you weren't here for that, man.
Well, Yt-Gangstas is something that I see on YouTube, so I decided to make a whole show about it. It's something that I see on YouTube. It's not something that I'm making up.
Yeah, and I understand that you're calling it out, but like
it's called creativity.
Like Max, okay, it's called creativity. Max, do you think you're a wankster? Like, I'm asking you an honest question. Answer me this question. This is $1 million question right here. Have you ever caught yourself?
I'm gonna get my $1 million for answering it.
Yeah, have you ever caught yourself capping?
No, I don't cap. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I'm too grown for this shit. What do you mean capping? I'm a grown ass man, dude. I don't know this young shit.
I've explained to you what capping is like 4 or 5 times now.
Are you one of them 30-year-old men that dress like
I've explained to you what capping is like 4 or 5 times, nigga. I'm not no gangbanger. Nigga Max, you still running around here with your cerulean gray shield, bro. You are a part of a YouTube gang. You a wankster ass nigga. And you over here, nigga, you over here roasting.
Okay, listen,
You talking about some optic, I'm 19 years old, nigga?
Can you really,
hey, dude, I'm 19 years old, nigga?
Do you know how to have a conversation?
Yes, I do, bitch.
A conversation isn't about insulting people and running over.
You raising your voice at, nigga? Don't raise your voice at me, nigga.
Oh my god.
Don't raise your voice at me, nigga.
I'm trying my best to have a black man conversation.
Nigga, we can have a conversation, but I'm not gonna let no capping ass nigga raise his voice at me, nigga.
You're acting very immature, bro, for no reason.
How am I acting immature, nigga?
I mean, do you think what you're doing right now is on some grown man shit?
Nigga, y'all block me out the motherfucking chat room. Won't let me get my opinion. Won't let me say my opinion in the motherfucking chat room. So how the fuck else am I gonna tell you? How the fuck else am I gonna tell you what the fuck I think, nigga?
Wait a minute. In my chat room?
Yeah, they blocked me. I think it was that Hassan Burton nigga. Yeah, Hassan Burton said Cat's Ball has been removed. That capping ass nigga Hassan Burton. That scary ass nigga. Hey, Hassan Burton, you a capping ass nigga because you running behind Max, nigga. You a capping ass nigga too.
If Hassan blocked you, it was for a reason.
There's Hassan Burton. Is Hassan Burton the capping ass nigga too?
You must have said you must have did something fucked.
Nigga, I was calling out your capping. I was calling out your motherfucking capping and he blocked me. I was calling out your motherfucking capping and he blocked me. I was calling out that capping that you did with JV Gunner, nigga. That's what the fuck I was asking you about. That nigga blocked me.
Let me ask you another question. For some reason, you got a problem with me. What's your problem?
If I tell you what the problem is, it's gonna take away from the fun. I'm having fun cooking your ass, nigga. Nigga, after what I'm gonna do, you gonna end up cooking JV Gunner, nigga. You gonna end up cooking JV Gunner, nigga. Nigga, when you gonna cook me? Max, when you gonna cook me?
I'm not into
when you gonna cook me, Max?
Listen, let me explain to you.
Nigga, you watch them videos, nigga. You seen them videos. I know your pussy ass was mad. When you gonna cook me, nigga?
Man, will you cut it? Hey, I'm trying to say something, bro. Now, let me explain the cerulean gray shield, right? When I built my network, right, I asked them to make some graphics for it. I asked them to make me a shield. If you look at that shield, it has EN on it. The EN stands for Earthen Nation. That is my group.
I thought the EN stood for Ebony Star. Nigga, you got one. It has E, it has a star in the middle, and then it has the N.
It stands for both E Nation and Ebony Star.
Now who designed the Maximum Overdrive logo?
I'm trying to explain it to you. Cerulean created all of the graphics for the E-Star Nation and the Earthen Nation. All of them.
Okay.
I asked him to.
And what did he do it for? Did he do it for free?
And because
I'm no longer with it, did you give him something?
Nah, man, you know, we was cool at the time. He just did it. Like I said, I'm not.
Did you send him one of them topless photos?
And like I said,
you sent him a picture of your titties for making your graphics, nigga.
Okay, dope.
Maximum said cerulean nudes for making this graphic.
Okay, apparently you don't want to have an adult conversation. Like I said, cerulean, that's my peoples. He's still my peoples. You know what I'm saying? We was always cool. He ain't never did nothing fucked up to me. You know, as far as I'm concerned, we still cool. I ain't talked to the brother in a while. You know what I'm saying? But I would like to talk to the brother if he's listening. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's my man's. And he did all of my graphics.
All right, stopping ass nigga. Now, who was the nigga that came between you and Cerulean? Because I heard you say you left the gray regime. Why'd you leave the gray regime?
That ain't none of your business, bro.
Nah, wait. I heard you say it has something to do with Trinity. What did Trinity do, nigga?
That ain't none of your business.
What did Trinity do, Max?
That ain't none of your business.
What is man? Oh, are you gonna go at the nigga Rude Demp for getting Mella cooked? Cause I heard Mella on Bomb Cherry shit getting cooked. I heard Mella getting that ass cooked, nigga.
I'm cool with Rude Demp, man. I like
oh man, hey Max, you gonna have to cook Bomb Cherry, Rude Demp, and a couple other niggas, man. Man, Mella was getting cooked all day, nigga. Isn't she one of the dum dums in your chat room? Isn't she one of the mentally handicapped women that support this channel, nigga? Oh shit, where Max go? Man, hey, y'all gonna have to go help Mella, the people in the chat room, man. Mella was getting cooked yesterday, man. Bomb Cherry had this motherfucking place smoking, on fire. And this capping ass nigga Max ain't gonna do shit.
Because they good friends, fam. Bomb Cherry and Mello, you know, they had a difference of agreement, but they really cool friends. So I wouldn't call it a cook. I want to call it
Mella got smoked yesterday, nigga. They were over there smoking Mella like some tuka. They rolled Mella up and they were passing her around like a $2 blunt, nigga.
Yeah, I was in it, cuz I was in the chat. I was grit my teeth and everything, you know. But at the same time, these was two women that's what women do, right?
Yeah, that's what. Man, I would expect that, but Max is a woman. Max, you know, Max could go over there and get off on that shit because Max is a bitch ass nigga.
You shouldn't expect Max to jump into that. Why would a man jump into an argument between two women?
Man, because, man, Max is a bitch ass nigga. That's why. Max ain't no man. Max is
this is what I mean. This is what I mean by, you know, I'm not like you guys. Because all that shit you talking right now, if I could put hands on you, you wouldn't be saying that.
Nigga, put hands on JB Gunner first, nigga.
No, I'm
gonna put hands on RBR first, nigga. Put hands on you. No, I'm gonna put hands on you first. Nigga, you gonna turn into the thing? Hey, when you come see me, are you gonna turn into the thing?
You see, this is why I don't
like turn into the thing when you come see me, nigga?
This is why I don't like going back and forth with you guys, because y'all don't know who y'all be fucking with. Y'all think everybody is a fucking YouTube person. And I don't get down like that. You see, you guys.
I know exactly who I'm fucking with. I'm fucking with some captain ass chow looking motherfucker. That's who I'm fucking with. Some captain ass chow looking YouTube motherfucker.
You see, this is why I created Yt-Gangstas. You see, y'all
think that this old dog ain't got no teethus until I go in the doghouse and get my new set of teethus. Chow looking nigga.
Y'all talk all of this shit on YouTube. See?
Nigga, you cap on YouTube, bro. Nobody talking shit. Only person talking shit is you, nigga.
All this tough shit on YouTube, and you
let that drunk ass Nazi play you on that motherfucking panel like that yesterday.
That just lets me know, and that just
let that drunk ass Nazi play you on the panel yesterday, nigga.
That just lets me know that you really ain't built like that.
Nigga, you ain't, nigga. Who started that shit? Which one of you capping ass nigga? It's funny how you ain't built like that. Come from a capping ass nigga.
And you know what? And check this out, right?
Call out JB Gunner, nigga. Debate JB Gunner, nigga. It's funny how a nigga It's funny how the nigga who runs a debate channel is scared to debate a motherfucker. The irony in that shit.
Now. You say bitch nigga several times, right?
Yeah, because I'm addressing a bitch nigga.
But it's you who want to sit up here and bitch back and forth like a woman.
Nigga, I'm not trying to bitch back and forth your pussy ass. I can go live and cook your pussy ass myself,
You're
nigga.
very comfortable.
I'm going live and I'm gonna cook your pussy ass, nigga.
Again, that's a feminine trait.
Nigga, you over here gossiping with women and you talking about feminine traits, nigga. You ran from a debate you got played like Sega on a motherfucking panel yesterday, got a backhanded compliment and patted on your head and you talking about bitch ass traits. You talking about bitch ass nigga.
Gossiping with women.
Yeah, you over here gossiping with women about Red Supreme, nigga.
Well,
y'all motherfuckers still over here talking about Red Supreme.
I'm going after Red
Supreme. Y'all motherfuckers are still over here crying about Red Supreme, nigga. Yeah, I heard you earlier. Yeah, I'm about to go on. He was talking about some chick named Warren or some shit. Y'all motherfuckers still over here crying? You motherfuckers still over here crying? Max, how do you let YouTubers make you cry? How do YouTubers get you in your feelings like this, bro?
This is City of Truth, you fucking scumbag.
Man, City of Truth be cooking your ass too, nigga. You thought you did something by running that dude off the panel. Why you ran City of Truth off an RBR panel the other day, nigga? That was sad. And I gotta tell you, I gotta mess with City of Truth. City of Truth, if you listening, don't let this bitch ass nigga, pansy ass nigga Max run you off no panel, nigga. Stand tall. Max is a capping ass nigga. Max, it's funny how a scumbag piece of shit nigga like Max is calling somebody a scumbag.
You don't even know me, bro.
Nigga, I watched you come up on an RBR channel for like 4 years, nigga. Y'all would, and another nigga who I'm not even talking about, who I'm not gonna talk about because we're neutral. Man, y'all would get into tips with RBR, take a little break, and then be back over there. That's how y'all niggas got themselves.
See, basically what you're trying to do is you trying to get me to go into.
You motherfuckers went off to different panels, thinking y'all got following the shit. Now y'all motherfuckers back over here.
You trying to get me to come into. You trying to get me into a back and forth with you, right? But I'm telling you, I'm not.
I'm not trying to get you in no back and forth with me, nigga. I'm having fun cooking your pussy ass.
You sitting up here with this bitch shit, but yet you keep calling somebody a bitch, nigga. You the bitch.
Nigga, you're the bitch. Why? When you gonna cook, nigga? This is another $1 million question. When are you gonna cook JB Gunner?
Who wanna sit up here and
cook JB Gunner? I think he driving through one of them zones again. Yeah, man. This nigga ain't gonna cook JB Gunner. He got punked. He got punked again. This motherfucker ain't got punked again. He got another notch on his belt. It's a lot of niggas on YouTube that punk this nigga. It used to be a bunch of white supremacists that would come onto RBR's channel on the panel and shit and punk this nigga. It was like 2018. Rondo Fly and other motherfuckers. Max is a dumbass nigga. Them politics that he has. Man, Max always been this stupid. Max has always been this dumb. No capping. Now, Rodney Mallory, how did you find this nigga Max? On what channel did you find him on? How did you become aware of this dude?
Well, I do what they call, I guess, live stream flipping, when you just go through and see who's live. And I've came across Max. I came across RB, JB Gunner. I've never come across whoever is live at that point in time. I dip in. If you saying something good, I stay a while. If you're not, I dip out.
Now, did you find them did you just type in live shows and just go search like that? Or did
you know how you say live stream and you start just flipping up, and if they're on your live stream, then you just type in.
Now, what was he talking about on the live stream that you found out about him on?
Well, it was him and Taz doing hold on. Well, it was him and Taz. I don't need to answer that. It was him and Taz having a debate about something. I don't know what it was, but it was a good conversation. And I've been here ever since. You know, I like to listen to brothers have a good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Now what political party are you aligned with? Do you align yourself with any of Max's politics?
No, I'm a independent.
Independent. Now have you heard Max say if he's conservative or a Democrat?
No, not really. Like I said, I've only been up here maybe a month, 2 tops. And
you said you only been here like a month or 2 tops? Well, you gonna find out that Max is a capping ass nigga. Max might turn on you real soon, because Max, the nigga got ran up out the manosphere. The nigga got ran up out the manosphere. You heard him say he got ran up out the Great Regime, and he won't tell us what happened between him, the Great Regime, and Trinity and shit. But Max gonna turn on you soon, nigga. And
okay.
Don't take it to heart, because Max is a dumbass nigga. So a nigga like him turning on you really won't mean much.
Well, here's the thing. I don't focus on the messenger. I never have. Yeah. I focus on the message. So if you got a good messenger, I don't care what type of drama you got. Long as it's something that I can bring back to my young boys and say, hey, This is how you do conflict resolution. I haven't seen nothing on YouTube that says conflict resolution. Everybody got a problem with everybody, but nobody solves their problem.
Do you think that you're gonna like what kind of problems, what kind of solutions to problems that do you think you're gonna find on YouTube? And especially in these, like, what kind of solutions to whatever problems you may have
let me
do
tell
you
you
think you're
something
gonna
else
find on
here.
YouTube?
Hey, let me tell you something else here,
Because
Hamburger.
there's a lot of
got
fake ass life coaches on YouTube, dude.
No, shut up, man.
You got two fathers. Oh fuck, hey, you fucked up, nigga. This nigga said he got two fathers. What the fuck, Max?
I got two fathers who let their teenage sons listen to my gin culture. What do you got?
Nigga, why you mute me, nigga? Is that you or Bino?
Because you acting like a
little girl, man. Nigga, you a little girl.
Why don't you talk like a man, bro?
Y'all block me, nigga. You up here mute me now? I'm acting like a little girl? Fuck you, nigga.
Dude, I don't want to do no back and forth Tony Tough Guy shit. Why don't you talk like a man?
Nigga, who's trying to do the fucking tough Tony shit? Nigga, you a capping ass nigga, bro. Shut your ass up.
Listen, man, you up here with two grown ass men, man. Why don't you talk like a fucking man, bro?
What the fuck do you think I'm doing, pussy?
Man,
nigga, you're dumb.
All this back and forth
you're
shit,
dumb.
Shit.
You're dumb.
Okay, whatever. You said that already.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And by JB,
that little diatribe, that little babble you just went in on.
And by
like,
JB,
you didn't say shit. Nigga, you weren't even on the panel. I was talking to Rodney, nigga. I was talking to Rodney. Your bitch ass came up here interrupting the conversation. I was trying to warn him about your capping ass.
Yourself. And by JB,
nigga, you repeat yourself.
Okay, you know what, man? I'm gonna throw you up here in a minute, bro. Because you're getting on my fucking nerves, bro. I'm trying.
Say what you gotta say, pussy.
You acting like a little.
Stop crying, pussy. Say what you gotta say, nigga.
All right.
Say what you gotta say, nigga.
Now, I'm trying to be black about this. Now, you don't call me dumb so many times. By JB's definition, if you keep doing that, then that means you're dumb, right?
No.
Well,
you keep on repeating yourself. I'm telling the dummy that he's fucking. Nigga, you came up here and interrupted my conversation with that dumbass shit. How the fuck you think I'm responding,
but
nigga?
Wouldn't that be the definition of repeating yourself?
Whatever you say, nigga.
I'm just asking you.
Whatever the fuck you say, nigga.
All right, but okay, but now match my production. I got two fathers, black fathers, who have their teenage sons. One is 16, one is 14. That listen to my gin culture. What do you have? Go.
Nigga. Now I'm gonna ask you the same thing I asked you earlier. Are you teaching them gent culture or simp culture? Because we've heard your politics. Nigga, you teaching them little boys simp. You teaching them little boys simp culture, nigga.
Okay,
that shit's a fucking gimmick. You gonna fuck them boys up, nigga.
Okay, match me. What are you teaching?
If you teaching the classes, you teaching them boys simp culture, nigga.
What are you teaching young boys?
I'm teaching young boys how to not to be capping ass niggas on YouTube like the Ebony Star Network, nigga.
All right, so basically you're not teaching them anything.
Nigga, I go to MMA classes, pussy. There's fucking young boys at my fucking. There's young boys that get taught there at my fucking class 30. My fucking sparring partners are mostly dudes, bitch ass nigga. Not like that fucking cap shit you do, the simp culture shit.
So
that simp culture gimmick shit. That simp culture gimmick shit you got going on, nigga.
Okay, so basically you're not teaching young boys anything. You're not doing anything.
Did you not just hear what I said, pussy?
But you want to sit up here and you want to knock somebody.
So do you think self-defense is more important? Do you think self-defense is less important than learning how to simp from some old ass nigga?
I don't believe you can even fight.
That's coming from a capping ass nigga like you. Nigga, you couldn't even fight a nigga. Nigga, how am I supposed to believe you can fight when you can't even fight a nigga on YouTube? When you can't fight a nigga on RBR's panel, nigga?
I'm 54.
When you can't fight off some drunk ass Nazi on RBR's panel, nigga?
I'm 54 and I believe I will whoop your ass.
You're 54 and I believe you a capping ass nigga. Nigga, you fuck with me, I'll choke your pussy ass out, Max. That's no cap. No cap, I'll choke your bitch ass out, Max.
Because a real cat, man, wouldn't even be talking like this.
Nigga, this is YouTube and you're capping. I can't get to your bitch ass,
Again,
nigga.
this is what I'm
Nigga,
saying, man.
and you a
Don't know
smart
who you
capping ass
talking to.
nigga. Cause in all the years that we had
It's
that
like
shit
I
going
said,
on, I
man.
never got
You
your
guys don't.
motherfucking
Okay.
information. So you a smart capping ass nigga. I can't get my hands on you pussy ass nigga.
Okay. I tried. Okay. I mean, I can do the back and forth. I'm not doing none of that. You know, this one. You know, I'm glad y'all listened to that.
Thank you.
I tried to talk to this brother as a black man to a black man. You know, apparently he wanted to stay immature. You know, I told him the things that I was doing. He don't want to have anything to do with it. You can see that he still want to just be immature. This is our problem, Rodney. Immaturity. We got too many brothers who are extremely immature. Immature. Want to do childish things.
Because here's my thing. Once again, what are we teaching? We can't even teach conflict resolution.
No.
I have yet to see a conflict be resoluted on YouTube when it comes to our community, if you can say it that way. I
And I
have yet.
tried to. I sat there. I gave them. I had him on here. I dealt with it as long as I could. I tried to talk to him, black man to black man. He don't want to have nothing to do with it.
Because see, here's the thing. Everybody thought processes is in cooking, capping, or anything to that nature. You only have a destructive process. Where is your building process? This is, oh man, that you just make that sound good. No, if you planning on building anything, how are you planning on building anything if you only have a destructive mind? If your mind is built in chaos,
Mm-hmm.
that's just my thing. How can we plan on building if the only thing we know is chaos?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is built in chaotic moments. Nothing. Everything is tore down. But we want to talk about building our culture. We can't build a culture in chaos.
Nah, you can't build it with people like that. Like I said, I tried to talk to him, black man to black man, and you don't want to hear it, man. You just want to keep doing this bitch shit. You know.
Because see, what we didn't see is he said he's a MMA fighter and he works with
I
the
doubt
youth.
it.
All right.
I doubt it.
Okay.
You can come on. You can come on back up here, bro. You came up here under somebody else's name. Come on back up here.
My thing is, if you're working with
Abby,
these
drop the
young
link.
men,
Uh-huh.
if you're working with these young men, what are you teaching them? Because you're making them more dangerous because you're teaching them how to how can I put it? Be aggressive. The first thing you learn in self-defense is what?
Okay. Yeah, I don't believe he's an MMA fighter. I don't believe he's an MMA fighter. I don't believe it. Guys who can fight don't talk shit like that. I've been in a lot of fights in my day. Okay, here he come now. He coming back up here in a minute. Let me see. I'm gonna let him up.
What's up, nigga? I came up here to address that nigga Van Garcia in the chat room. I'm going back to work tomorrow night, pussy. So that shit that you in that fucking chat room saying is bullshit. Like, why am I focusing all my energy on that?
Jada conservative. Calls himself Jada conservative. Well, somebody named Jada conservative is up here.
It's the same dude, ain't it?
I don't know. I'll be right back, y'all.
He was just talking.
Who put me on mute?
I think he put you on mute, cuz.
Yeah, like I was saying, Van Garcia in the chat room talking about why am I focusing all my energy on Max? Is it because I can't afford gas and food? Bitch ass nigga, I'm going to work tomorrow night. So suck a dick, little pussy, little ugly nigga. We saw that fucking Avatar picture. He had a picture of some Nazi in a motherfucking Avatar. Suck a dick, you little bitch ass nigga. You riding with this nigga Max? You a capping ass nigga too. You can get cooked too, you little pussy ass nigga. These niggas fucked my goddamn channel up years ago. And them pussy ass niggas were back over on that channel talking about a real nigga. That's why these niggas getting that motherfucking work.
How they fucked it up? Oh,
He's gone.
Okay, I'm back.
so how did his channel get messed up?
Whose channel?
That's what he said. He said y'all messed his channel up, and when I asked him, he blipped out. I wanted to kind of, I like to have a conversation with people. Hey, a person to tell you who they are if you just listen.
What does he mean? We messed his channel up.
That's what I was trying. He said that's what he said. He said we jacked his channel up, and he's been on a rant since then. So I'm trying to figure out how your channel get jacked up.
I don't know. I know when I was going in on Red Zapri, he had so much hatred on this channel. The whole damn YouTube took the whole fucking video down and sent me a damn email talking about it got removed for hate speech and warned me. I was like, shit.
Everybody asks me how come I haven't started a YouTube channel. This is the reason why. Right here. I don't have time for it. I'd rather do something else. I'd rather go pick up my boys before I
feel you on that, Rodney. I was gonna start a YouTube channel too, man. Just pretty much being try to encourage the young men to, to enjoy being a father and a single parent, as a single parent and stuff like that. That it don't always have to be fucking doom and gloom because you have a kid. It ain't that good, man. I have fun with my kid, and I was gonna make some videos, and I made a couple of them. We painted our room, we go hard shit I didn't get to do as a kid.
Right.
Well, I stopped that shit. I just stuck to the stock. I was gonna try to do a black thing, and these motherfuckers just vicious, man.
Hey man, I tried to talk to the brothers, man. I gave them a lot of time. They don't want to talk, man. They don't want to try to figure nothing out. They don't want to try to work with nobody. It's all this childish shit, back and forth, insults, cook this, cook that. They don't care.
The reason, and this is just my opinion, the reason is because they never. I don't see some of these YouTubers accomplishing anything. They never built anything. They never went through a procedure of excellence. Yeah, I hear you. I hear them talk about, oh, I got a college degree. Okay, what about your work? What about your work ethic? They don't even know what a resume is. What do your resume look like? A what? Your word is word. What do your resume say? And the majority of us, not gonna say all of us, but some of us don't even have a resume. We haven't had a job. We haven't been on a job less than 2 years. Every 6 months is a new job. No stability.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we gonna get up on here and talk about people as if we righteous. How are you righteous with no stability?
Right, or that we live life absolutely mistake free. It's amazing. Actually, when I talk to some of the dudes on, supposedly Manifield dudes, and I wind up catching on, I was like, dude, I said, listen, man, you're always pitching up the whole black community thing, man, but what have you done, just in your everyday life to help out?
That's just like when he went.
You don't hear shit. Yeah,
when he asked about doing something in your community, It's easy. Open your front door and walk out of it. That's all you do. Be active in your community.
I'll be right back, gentlemen. Hold it down for me. I'll be right
Regardless
back.
if it's an apartment, if it's in the hood, if it's in the backwoods. Walk out your door and be active in your community.
See, that's
Period.
when you don't. And see, when I put that out there, you don't get no receipts on that. I'm like, well, you know, what do you do, man? You can go buy a basketball goal for some kids or throw a football with them. It's simple shit. You know, we got young men in the shoes, but you know, they got all kind of shit. You got these dudes with top degrees who claim to make a lot of money and stuff. Okay, man, what you doing? Are you helping anybody? You know, me, I do volunteer work. You know, like that. You know, got some friends of mine that coach Little League football. I coached Little League football with the Honey Badger daddy from the Kansas City Chiefs for about 5 or 6 years in New Orleans, long time ago. But we got out there and volunteered. These dudes ain't doing shit. They won't even buy basketball nets for a basketball goal that don't have one, and that's only like $12. You see what I'm saying? So I don't get into all that. They like to use the black community as a talking point, but absolutely do absolutely nothing but just talk about it. You know, for YouTube clicks and views. I don't get that.
That's just like I got a 17-year-old. He wanted to learn how to hunt. All right. I taught him how to hunt. Once he saw the process, now this 17-year-old is working at a slaughterhouse. How to butcher. So now he knows how to hunt. Now he knows how to skin, and he's learning how to butcher. That's a trade.
Right.
Where I come from.
And that's a trade that you could give them. That's a trade you giving them without even in schooling. And there's got a lot of things that you could do as far as the kids. I'll give you a couple ideas. Right now, I'm saving up. I mean, because of COVID-19, computer parts went sky high. So when they come down with the CPU chips and they come down a little bit, well, they got a couple little kids, and my daughter's 10. I'm gonna teach them how to build a computer. I don't know how. I've never done it, but we go build a computer from the bottom up with just the parts.
Right.
That's a life lesson. If I get a basketball goal for the little kids that shoot a little basketball in front of their house, I'm gonna get the little kids to let's put this basketball goal together. You know, I got a ratchet set. They coming. They play on the basketball. We gonna put this basketball goal up for y'all and teach them how to build one. And it's simple stuff like that. They won't even volunteer time or a dollar.
I sit out on Lowe's with my boys, and we go haul furniture and everything. And if you notice, some of this furniture comes in boxes, right? So we'll haul the boxes, we'll haul the furniture. I let them go in, put it together. That's a trade. They learning how to use a screwdriver and a hammer and a tape measure. Just saying. Every man needs to know how to use his hands if he's going to build something. If he don't learn to use his hands to build, he gonna learn to use his mind to destroy. Period.
I'm just a firm believer in the basic. You know, I think we got away from that. We got, even my daughter, she knows how to build a shelf with a ratchet set. You know, she's 10.
Right.
And she, you know, so I think boys and girls, especially black ones, need to know the basics. All this I don't cook shit. That the boys need to learn how to cook in the girls. That's just the basic of it. Because when hard time comes and you're not ordering food out and fast food is $20 for 2 number ones at McDonald's, seriously, that's what this shit is.
The problem is, see, we was taught. I don't know how y'all was taught. I was taught to want a woman. This young generation is taught to need a woman. It's different.
That's a good point.
That's a
like
big point.
Like you and I, Rodney, we always wanted to get out of mama house so we can get our own crib.
That's right.
I wanted to move out. I was looking for a job so I could pay a little rent and try to get a roommate, man, so I could do what I want for the first time in my life.
Man, listen, when I turned 17 years old, My mother and my father asked me what I wanted for my birthday. You know what I told them? An apartment. And guess what my daddy did? He heard and got me up out of there. I've been on my own since I was 17.
I've been on since I was
I feel you on
19.
that.
I left a little late.
Right. Yeah, I graduated at 18, then hit New Orleans at 19, 20.
Right. You know,
Yeah.
so
But it was cool down here because I be trying to tell some of the young dudes, listen, man. And I also tell my daughters, and they're in their 20s, and I raised a number of kids.
But then what I don't
You know?
understand though, what are they coming over here after me for? Fuck am I doing?
You must have took down somebody's channel, man.
I don't fuck with nobody's channel, man. Be over here mind my own
That
business.
man say he on vengeance.
off, boy.
That man say
You
y'all
cutting
fuck
channels
his
off.
channel up.
Huh?
He getting divorced. He can't eat.
You cutting channels off, Ryan. They're like cutting people water off, I see.
I ain't fucking with nobody's channel. I almost got my channel. Fighting Red Supreme. Man, they came after my channel. This content is so fucked up, man. YouTube flagged me.
Well, see,
I heard
before
you say that. Man.
And fucking and warned me.
And I listen to Red sometime every blue moon, man, just on the topics. But that's a trip.
Yeah, they flagged me, dog. Talking about we removed your whole video. They removed the whole video. It was the one where called Red Supreme called black women losers. They took that whole video, dog. Deleted it. And warned me, talking about, we're gonna let you get it this time. Next time you're gonna get a strike. I'm like, damn, yeah. I'm like, damn. So, these niggas coming over here fucking with me. Like, what y'all coming over here for?
Well, you're not successful if you don't have haters.
Yeah, well, like I did something to him, man. I was sitting up here the whole time. Yo, JB good to cook you, baby. Man, fuck JB. Man, is this the first white racist they ever seen?
I'm gonna show you something different too. See that word?
Close to being the most racist I ever seen. I ain't even close.
I'm just wondering, is this the first white racist y'all ever seen, man? What the fuck? Y'all ain't never seen a white racist before?
Some of them haven't. Some of them actually haven't heard one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, that's what I was gonna tell you too, Max. I heard you say one time, like, you telling us stuff like we don't know this already. You're right, we know it. You and I know it, but some of these dudes don't realize that. The younger generation don't realize these motherfuckers are very active.
Yeah, like I don't know. He think I'm stupid. I'm a black man. He think all black people are stupid. Oh man, this ain't nothing new.
Well, we get it. I'm talking about the younger ones need to really know me personally.
You don't fall into
they
that.
Sure making moves. They sure making moves in politics.
Why didn't you say that? Why didn't you say that? Man, you don't let them control your emotions like that. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. Man. You don't let them get in your heart like that. That's why he said, right? He said, I know I hurt your soul. No, you didn't. Nigga, you ain't hurt nobody's soul over here. That's what they want to do.
Who said that?
You fall into their trap. Yeah. Talking about he hurt somebody. You ain't hurt shit.
All right. Gunner's a joke, just like the one that called from Great Britain on your show that time from German. Like, dude, really? Yeah, dude, you're not smarter than us. You're not. But see, when you tell them that, they kind of take a pause.
Yeah.
And I always grew up, my uncles were Panthers and all that kind of stuff. I always like, boy, y'all beneath me. The shit that we had to endure, you'd have killed yourselves. These are the times. This is what I used to tell them when I was young. Boy, you'll kill yourself if you had to live in my shoes. Y'all not built for survival without help.
Right.
And then when some of them say, well, I didn't grow up with white privilege, I say, so you can't excel in a country that was laid out for you? What's your problem?
You didn't know how to use your privilege.
Right. God damn. It was there.
You don't know how to use your privilege.
Right.
Well, let me rephrase that. Let me stop. Pause, pump your brakes. They do know how to use their privilege. They just don't know how to take advantage of their privilege. Because all of them know how to use their privilege, but not too many of them know how to take advantage of their privilege. You don't think they don't know how to use their privilege? I bet they call the police
They
on you
know
in a
how to
minute.
use it when they call the police on our ass.
Yeah.
You know how to use it when it's convenient. Like,
And see, this is like I tell everybody. When I say I was born and raised in the South, you can Google Livingston Parish. And when
I don't have to Google Livingston. I'm right here. Shit.
when you Google Livingston Parish, you go, oh shit.
Yeah,
Right.
I think that dude is a female. Because Cat's paw does kind of seem feminine.
Because when I tell people, man, I met my very first Klansman when I was 8 years old, up front and personal.
I'm
People
in New
like,
Orleans, man. I live in New Orleans, right?
Right. Oh, okay. Shit. Wait, hell, you know.
Yeah, I'm from New Orleans, man. Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
met
say
the
Livingston.
Klan.
I know what Livingston at. Livingston,
Right.
St. Tammany, Jefferson, all that good shit.
Oh, man, I'm in between all
Out
thoughts.
there, Alexander, Bomb out there from Luling. She's from St. Bernard out there in Luling.
First time I ran into the Klan, it was a woman, a white woman.
I used to live in Violet.
Okay, shit.
I didn't even know. Check this out. I didn't even know she was a Klan member. You know, but then I thought all Klan members were men. You know what I'm saying?
No, them women were very active, man. Very active. Right, the women are very active.
When I tell people, see, a lot of people jump on my
came
back.
out on Michelle Obama.
When a lot of people jump on my back.
That's the richest women.
A lot of people jump on my back when I say this. When it comes to racism, white women are more racist than white men.
Yup, they're more vicious too. They're twice as vicious too. I was just reading about how they got a lot of unmarked graveyards with dead black kids in it, killed by racist ass white women back in the days of slavery.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, they had a lot of that. You actually see that's why, and see Max, that's why I be talking about. You had these conversations about divestors, and you're gonna notice as you notice people in the South take a little different tone, and like we talked about before. Man, you can't get those black. You really sending a black woman on a mission to date one of these racist white boys in the South because they kill them.
Hell yeah,
they kill them before they let you. They kill them. And we got missing people all through the South like that, man. It's a double take when you talk about dating interracial here. One, you still had that mentality of the setup with the white chick with the black dude, and they got dudes in jail for that. And then you also had the setup with the black chick, the white guy want to have sex with on the side, but he don't want to bring in the family. He don't want to disturb his wife. That's why you have some of them. Like I had a report. They had a report 3 months ago. Black chick turned up pregnant, found out she was sleeping with a cop. A white cop that was married, she dead.
Right.
So now to fight for that shit, we got this, like God damn. And then we in Mississippi fighting for justice. Well, that's a different run.
Let me ask y'all a question. What do y'all consider the true South?
For me, I take it from Louisiana. Texas is pretty much Texas. That's a different frame of mind. Up to Arkansas, all the way to the north, to North Carolina, Atlanta, stuff like that. Just that Bible Belt.
No. The true South is anything east of the Mississippi, west of I-49, and south of I-20 or I-30.
Yeah, map wise. Yeah, I can see that.
That's the true South. Now, within that belt, we operate different, especially as black folk.
Absolutely.
We operate totally different. Our mind frame is totally different. We don't bow, we don't bend.
Right.
Period.
And see, I was talking to Max one time. Max is up east, and I was explaining to him. I'm like, man, we don't have no relationship with Latinos like y'all do up north, man. We don't have that.
Right? No.
We don't even see Latinos like talking about, man. Actually, the Latino. It took me a while in my ignorance to realize we had Hondurans come and maybe a few Mexicans. I didn't know Latinos were completely different. To me,
We get
it was we don't see them. It gets real
now,
black and white here.
now when it comes to me, the type of work that I do, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 Honduras that I work with. I can call right now. They
Right.
cannot stand a Mexican.
No, they can't. I made the mistake of calling a Honduran a Mexican down here when they were after Katrina. I don't know. I'm not Mexican. I'm Honduran.
Yeah, they
No,
will stand
no.
firm on that.
Right. Right. I like my bad. My bad. You know. What you say there, Joe?
Hey, what's going on, Kev? What's up,
What's
Ronnie?
happening? What's happening?
Not too much, man. And don't call a Puerto Rican Dominican.
Right.
You'll be all right. Because in my house, you call me a Dominican, I'm gonna freaking shoot your ass, probably.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
I didn't know that. I
You
didn't
know,
know that.
that's how it is in my family. Yeah, you had a whole lot. Call me a Dominican,
Right.
so you don't get shot at. But
Right. Right. See, I don't know.
nah.
That's why I listen and pay attention, man.
And like I said, everybody ain't Mexican. But down here, coming to the South now and living in the real South, as I call it, Alabama. Yeah, everybody's
Yes,
not Mexican.
sir.
That's
What part
excellent.
of Alabama?
Yeah. What you say?
What part of Alabama?
Oh, I live in a little small town called Talladega.
Okay, yes, sir. I
Yeah,
gotta
the
catch a
whole
race
Come
with
on,
you.
man. We know Talladega band. They battle.
I gotta catch a
yeah,
race with you, cuz.
they
I
come
gotta
to
They
New
catch one
battle
of
Orleans.
the races
Southern
with you.
University every year.
Yeah, they come
Yes,
there because
sir. Yes,
Talladega band
sir.
goes to New Orleans every year. Of course, the big thing is the racetrack here. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it has the world's biggest and fastest NASCAR track.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir. Been there twice.
yeah, because
And you know what,
trust me.
Joe? Let me tell you
Mhm,
something, Joe. The biggest thing for black folks in New Orleans when the
mhm.
parades come, and I put up a video up that the last video I made was just going over some HBCU school. Talladega versus Southern University would draw about 4 or 5,000 black folks just to see them play each other.
Oh yeah,
Listen,
Hey man, I
Right,
wanted to
we
ask y'all
line up
something,
like
man.
when they say black
this
folks
is
can't get together in groups. We do it all the time with no
man, please,
issue.
they please around here you don't have no drama with no black folks. Now you might have a few niggas that act
No,
up, but you ain't,
yeah,
you ain't got no drama with no
right.
black people
Hey,
here.
the biggest classic was the Alabama Prince Hall Classic.
Yeah, because you got
Oh
that.
yeah.
Oh, then you got
yeah,
Alabama
man. You
A&M,
know the
Alabama
Mardi
State.
Gras was started in Alabama.
Yeah.
Yep,
I'm
you
I'm
got
I'm
Hey,
a I'm a
Tuskegee.
Southern and Grambling supporter.
Right, yeah,
Right.
because you got Tuskegee, you got Talladega College, which is like literally right down the street from me.
uh-huh.
So I hear the band all the time, and I think they're trying to get a
Right.
football team here. And matter of fact, they got the field already done. But I don't, with COVID and everything, they seem to have slowed down. So they built like a whole new field, a new gym for
Yeah.
basketball, a whole bunch of stuff they built here.
Where that's at?
So, hey, I'm Talladega.
Okay,
Talladega
we're gonna see
College.
about.
Yeah, because it's the HBC. It's I think the second oldest HBCU or something like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
And then
It's
third.
here,
been around for a while.
yeah, it's been around
See,
since like
see that's
1866 or some shit. Yeah.
see that's what we do. We take these young boys and we take them to HBCU.
Oh yeah,
We don't
Mhm.
take them to state universities. We Jackson, Southern, Grambling,
hmm
Fairview. This is what we do. We take our boys and we show them that
okay.
there is a difference.
Oh yeah, there is a difference.
You
And
know,
then, like I say here in Bama, you got
That's why
A
we
and
didn't
M.
need like in the South. We don't need no damn critical race theory.
Hmm.
Our mama
right,
taught us.
No, you
Right.
right.
think? Cause
I
you got to
mean,
think
when
down
you
here
get
we
to the
got
HBCUs, they
there's
gonna
a
let you know exactly what it is.
there's a bowl of the HBCUs because you got to think here alone. You got, of course, Tuskegee, the big name. One Alabama
Mhm.
State, Alabama A&M,
Hell yeah,
Talladega.
Jackson
You got
State.
Hillman. You got Stillman. You got Miles. Those are like
Mhm.
over by
Well,
Birmingham.
when you talk about Alabama,
Mm,
Alabama has the most HBCUs per
yeah,
state than any state in
Right.
the United States.
I think
And
yeah,
people
that's
don't
what I
even
heard.
realize there's like
That's all that's fact.
two or more HBCU schools all through the South putting out black educated college people.
Oh yeah,
Right.
oh
But they
yeah, because
overlook.
There
That's
there
why
are
when somebody say something crazy
236
like they got more black
HBCUs.
men in jail, And in college, I'm like, who told y'all that? Y'all really believe that?
No, it's not the
We
case.
pumping out graduates right and left. We just getting started. And when I had to explain
Right.
to some of my educated friends, I said, listen, I got people older than me couldn't go to school.
Yeah,
They just
because
really couldn't go to school. So down here, we still got our first in generations going to college for the first time.
oh yeah, you get a
Right.
lot. See here at Talladega College, you get a lot of them from New Orleans. We got a lot of New Orleans, a lot of Texas,
Right.
a lot of cats from Chicago. You don't see too many New Yorkers that come here. I think a lot of them go to Tuskegee more so. But there's a lot of them, you know.
Talladega, that's Florida, right?
No,
No,
no, you're talking about
Alabama.
Tallahassee.
Tallahassee.
Yeah, Alabama. Matter of fact, you probably stopped through here before and don't even realize it, Max,
Yep.
because it's right on I-20. We got four. It's like
Okay.
the four exits
Yeah,
on
yeah.
I-20.
If you
Okay.
stopped at that, was it a Petro on the hill?
Yep, there's one.
If you
Yep,
stopped
that's
at
one
the
of the
Petro on
exits.
the hill, you're in Talladega.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
okay.
one exit. The exit, another one that have like McDonald's, Burger King, all them restaurants, little, stuff like that is
Yeah.
there. The next one is the Honda plant,
Yeah.
Yep.
and
Max, you think of Talladega nice and race car. That's
yeah,
where he
that's
at.
everybody.
They big
Everybody
on
says
that.
that. Everybody says that about Talladega Nights and race car. And then two, we got the what's that thing? Matter of fact, the sister the other day that was doing her shooting thing on YouTube here. We have the civilian marksmanship CMP thing, like all these different ranges you can go to, rifle, pistol, all that. We have
Yeah.
big competitions here for that stuff. And then
That's
like
right. Y'all got the point. Y'all got the what is it? The 1 mile shot.
yeah, something like this. Like, you can do
Yeah, the
that
1
here.
mile shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do that here. You could so they got all kind of stuff. Matter of fact, that's right down the road from where I live on the other side. You know. And like you said, people going to jail more so we even got a federal prison here. So but it's like that's more I think more country club type, kind of prison more so it's not a supermax or nothing like that. Like you end up in there, you ended up doing some low level drug boy type shit. So it was nothing crazy. But no, that would be Talladega. Like I said, Max, you probably came through here and not even realized it.
Yeah, I probably did.
Yeah,
I
Pittsburgh,
know I
you go
seen
to
Talladega.
because
I
it's
think I was on
Pittsburgh.
my way to. I think I was on my way to Florida or leaving Florida.
Because put it away, you go through Atlanta. If you put it this way, you start out in Savannah, Augusta.
Uh-huh.
It's a straight ride.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You go right past
I
me.
told you, man. You know what
Birmingham.
blew my mind though? I went to Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, Mobile. Yeah.
For the first time I ever been there. Man, it blew my mind, dog.
Oh, go to prison.
It was nothing but trashy, dirty white people everywhere. The black people was handling business. They had all of the nice cars.
Yeah.
That's
They
because
own businesses down there.
Well,
that's
you see that.
because you went to Mobile. Go to Pritchard.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you
When
go
you go
to,
to
when you
Pritchard,
start,
it's totally different.
yeah, down here is a different world in terms of you see most times what if it's a nice neat little house usually it's black folk. You got something that look like a daggone like it's a like a car like we call it like a boneyard or something like that. That's probably some white folk.
Dude, I was shocked, man. They had dirty white people everywhere. They were on the street,
Yeah.
dirty, barefoot
See, that's where
white
Mardi Gras
people,
started
homeless.
before I went to New
Right?
Orleans.
But check it out, though. The black people were showing up in Beamers and
Oh,
nice
yeah.
cars and
You see
money.
that here?
Yeah.
But the white folks was ass. It fucked my head up, dog. I was like, what the hell is
Yeah.
going on down here?
Well,
Yeah,
well, well,
Mobile
see,
by the ocean, by the
here's the
coast.
here's the thing. We are polarized.
Mm-hmm.
We as a collective, we have to realize we are polarized. All right. But when you go into these other communities, I can take you to my house and I can go, okay, white, and you go, ugh. As soon as you cross the track to the black folks, you go,
Yeah.
so these
almost the
black people
opposite
stay
of
over here.
It's the opposite. Same thing when I lived in Nashville. It was like that. The nice neighborhoods were actually the black neighborhoods. Unless you were
Right.
living out like Brentwood or something like, you living out there with Oprah and like I said, like out there with Johnny Cash and all them country stars used to live at. Well, a lot of them that are alive that still live it, But outside
I
of
was
that,
shocked.
yeah, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, Mobile fucked my head up, man.
Yeah, because Mobile, as a matter of
You
fact,
know,
I haven't been to Mobile is the only place I haven't been to yet in the
yeah, I've
state.
never been there either. It was my first time actually going through there with a load.
Yeah,
I
because you got
delivered
I
down there.
10.
I've never been there.
Yeah, you take I 10 through the
Man,
Hmm.
coast, on the coastal
yeah.
ride.
If you want to go hang
Man,
out, if you in Alabama and you want to hang out no Mobile, forget hanging out in Mobile. Go to Pritchard.
Yeah,
Pritchard,
uh,
Alabama.
it's right
Man,
outside of Mobile. Yeah.
man, that's what we hang out at. That's what a
yeah,
real
Mhm.
yeah.
but it was so crazy because I was sitting in a truck stop over there. They had a convenience store right next to it, right? Nothing but prominent. All these black folks showing up in nice cars, dressed nice, money
You
Mhm.
was at the
out the
pilot.
wazoo, bro. It was money everywhere.
You was
Mhm.
at the
Black
pilot.
money everywhere.
Was you at the
You
pilot?
know.
Yeah, we'll
Yes,
see.
yes,
Yeah, the
yes.
pilot.
Okay, you was not in Mobile. You was in Pritchard.
Right.
Oh, okay, okay. But it said Mobile, Alabama. Okay, yeah,
I
yeah. I did go to that
understand, but
pilot.
Yeah, they just say that,
right.
but it's not that.
You right, you right. It was in Pritchard. You right, it was in Pritchard because when I delivered, right, the closest pilot was in Pritchard. You right. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
It
was
say
in Pritchard.
Mobile, but
Yeah,
it ain't Mobile.
yeah, 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 yeah. It
That's my
said Mobile.
you talk
Yeah, because
about my
places,
Uh,
stomping ground.
yeah, because places
yeah,
like that that say
man.
that mess. Like I said, my son goes to Auburn, and you think you're in Auburn, but you're not in Auburn.
Dude, yeah,
For
but you
like,
know, it tripped me out because it was one black person after another, men and women, money,
mm-hmm.
nice. Everybody had nice cars. It was money. But the
Listen,
white
Oh,
folk, not to, be hard on the white folk, but they were dirty, in the street, homeless, out there with their kids. The kids was dirty. I mean, it
yeah.
was,
See, I've never been to Mobile. Huntsville is
well,
where I've
uh,
been to in
you
Montgomery.
you have you have to realize where you was at. When you talk about the white culture now, just like the crack epidemic took over our community. See
Mm-hmm.
uh,
this methamphetamine and all man, it has ran through the white community.
Oh yeah,
oh,
meth
that's
is a
what's
big
going
thing.
on out there.
Yeah,
Oh
meth is a big thing
yeah.
down here. Shoot, you can't.
They
They'll
they
mess
have
you up.
they have,
So they so
over in
messed up now.
Alabama
You
they have
can't even
about
get cough medicine barely.
right. They have about 4 or 5 methadone clinics up out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was money, man. Black money was everywhere. I can't. Man, they must be
See,
owning it. They were owning
oh,
businesses out there, houses.
well, see, a lot of black folk here own land too. A
Yes,
Yeah,
lot of
I'm
sir.
like, man, look at black folks doing it out
a
here,
lot of black
man.
folk here got land.
Well, you also got to realize there's a big shipyard right there in Alabama too.
In
A
Mobile,
lot
yep.
of those guys work at the shipyard.
But let me ask you
Mm-hmm.
a question though. Whenever they're talking about black wealth and whatever, how come places like that don't come up where it's obvious that there's some black wealth there? You know what I'm
Oh
saying? Because
shoot.
they own the businesses and homes, got nice cars. There's actually black money there. So how come they don't ever count places like that?
Well, because we don't exercise our voting right. See,
Uh,
everybody thought because of the civil rights movement for voting that we supposed to been voting on the president and no. They fought so you can vote on your 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 local elections. You have to realize we just starting to get black mayors and black city councilmen in these towns in the
Mm-hmm.
last 10,
uh,
15 years.
Yeah,
right.
because
So
I
it,
think
it,
every
it, it
every
takes about 10 years to make a turn on anything.
shoot, 'cause I think every
Hmm.
major city in Alabama has a black mayor, if I remember carefully. Now I don't know about
Now, but look when it started. It started in
recent.
2016,
Yeah, recent. Because it's only
recently.
it's recent. Because I know, okay, I know Birmingham has one.
Right.
Birmingham has one. Montgomery has a young brother that's there. I want to say Huntsville has one too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I want to,
It, but the
yeah, the
thing
four major
about it is it's not just city council. I mean, not just the mayor. You have to
mm-hmm.
work your way down through the city councils and
City council and
everything.
everybody too.
Just,
Yeah,
just because you got a mayor, a black mayor, if the city council is white, then you still there's a fight.
right. Because here we got the city manager who's black who runs the show. Actually, you have the mayor who's black. He's kind of a figurehead here. And
Right.
then the city council is like I think 2 or 3 brothers on there. Same thing with the school board. Because it's kind of split down the middle where white folk live at and where we black folk live at. And I got like a little bit of both where I'm at now. And then the county
Oh, hey,
commission.
yo. We got brother A Yellow here. What's going on, Al?
Afternoon, Max. Is it afternoon where you are?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's
afternoon, Max, and afternoon to the panel. Morning to anyone that's in California.
Yeah, we still have afternoon. We just turned afternoon here.
More afternoon, Joe. Nice to finally chat to you.
Same here, man. So, what brings you on here today?
That's a good question. I just finished eating. I just randomly started going through channels, and I saw Max was there, so I just thought, you know what? Let me go on to Max's and introduce myself, say hi, and everything. Yeah. Thanks for letting me on, Max. Yeah, this was my.
No problem, man. No problem. You're a good brother, man. No problem. I appreciate it.
Thanks. Yeah, this is
my bad.
This is my. Go on. Was you gonna? Was you gonna say something?
No, I don't think nobody. No, go ahead. I think Max. He fell off.
Okay, yeah, it's my first time on. So yeah, thanks for letting me on again, Max. Yeah. I don't know what a conversation. You asked Joe, what brings me here? So Max was live, and I just said, let me hop on. I'll be honest, I don't know too much of the conversation. Saw the title, and everything. I heard you guys chopping up about black business and black wealth and things of that nature.
Oh yeah, no, it was Max. Was quite surprised about. In the South here, you don't hear a lot about a lot of these places, and like I say, when it comes to black wealth per se, there's a lot of spots around here that are hidden in the real South, as I call it. I don't think of Virginia. Well, put it this way, Northern Virginia, nah, that's the North. Florida, I don't think, definitely not. You know, that's like New York, basically transplanted. Yeah, Florida's like, I always say that. Hey, Florida ain't nothing but a bunch of New Yorkers that
you got Florida and California. You can put them two by themselves.
Yeah, they their own little planet along with New York. So yeah, that's why I don't think of Florida as the real South. And if you go to South Florida,
did y'all hear about Tasha K? Hey, man, did y'all hear about Tasha K getting hit upside the head?
Upside the head, literally?
No, I'm talking about with that lawsuit, man. She got
bumped $3.5 million.
Yeah.
Your number keeps going up. So,
well,
it was at 1.2 when I saw it. It's at 3 now?
No, it's like $3 or $4 million now.
Because she's gonna. Well, what happens is she's gonna. If I know anything, I haven't caught up with it, but she's gonna do an appeal. So it's not over with yet. She's got to appeal
on with that.
If she was smart, she'll appeal it. If I was her, I'll appeal it and get me a black lawyer. That's just me.
And somebody who understands, I guess, entertainment or that kind of law too. You know. So
right.
You have to take a cue from RBI with that. You want an entertainment lawyer, somebody who deals with them kind of issues, and go from there. Because I think the case was here not too far from me here in Atlanta somewhere. So I thought it was.
Well, what was supposed to be the problem? What happened?
They allegedly Tasha K was spewing out false information about the woman. Said the woman had a sexual transmitted disease. I'm just saying this is what they say. I don't know true facts. Didn't keep up with it. Just saying that she was putting out false claims on her, and at this time the Cardi B was going through a pregnancy. It put strain on her marriage, and none of this stuff was true. It was all lies, and for what I heard, Tasha K went in hard on it. Even after a conversation between them two that was like, yo, this is not true. I'm gonna need you to take this down. She doubled down. So when she doubled down, Cardi B pressed charges. Took her to court.
Actually asked her just to take him down. You know, but I knew it was
just to take him down.
And see, like with you, Max, you know women well. Once Cardi B had children and all that, you know, I knew it was gonna be a change. Like, well, I don't want my children hearing all that stuff, that kind of thing too. So they changed.
Right.
And the fact that Tasha just flat out got on the stand and said she lied.
But she should have backed her. She should have known better than that.
Yeah,
first of all,
this woman just had a child and everything.
Right.
Like, you should have known better than that.
Well, not only that put strain on her marriage as well. I think that's why him and her and old boy got divorced.
And then you also, I don't know, they had issues already though.
but what I'm saying is they gave him a way out.
Say that. She can say that.
I hope she got 3.8 million.
Well, yeah, they're still working on the detail because you got legal fees. You also have, the damages they're still working on. But I don't think she should appeal. I think she lost.
All that's added up to 3.5 million. That's it, because it was like $1 million lawsuit plus the legal fees. When you add up everything that was said and done, it's supposed to be almost $4 million.
Well, she's been around for a while, so she might have it.
Hey, it's been going on for about 3 years.
Yeah, she's been around for a while.
You think you should take her channel down?
No, she gonna need that because she need the money to make. She need to keep her channel up.
YouTube, but that channel's been taken down for far less.
But
now that you got a verdict, that's real damage.
I'm about to say, her reputation is hit. It's hit now. Because now everybody on some,
Now you know what they were saying. She hasn't reported her taxes in the last few years. That's gonna be a problem.
So the IRS about to get that ass. Because my question is, all right,
when it rains, it pours.
Here's the question: you make $3.5 million off of YouTube. I'm not a YouTube creator, but how much work do you have to put in to be worth $2.5 million on YouTube?
You gotta put in a lot unless you're one of these guys like PewDiePie.
Right. You know, like a Marcus Brownlee or something like that.
Yeah, Marcus
But she had the personality to draw that kind of crowd. She didn't have to go there. She had the personality. She had it was a gossip channel. She was gonna be successful, like a Wendy Williams thing. But you just can't blatantly lie.
Right.
Man, and the thing about it is, she talked to Cardi B, and afterwards she still kept doing it.
Right.
Yeah, that's what brought on the lawsuit.
Mm-hmm. Then they played the old videos, and when she said, "Cardi B, called me, you gonna have to pay me to take down these videos." It's like, oh Lord, they played that in front of court. And then she said,
that's what they call that.
Because that's how I made money. My views went up. Like, really, you said that on the stand? Wow.
Well, she's gonna have to get the money back from them views because he got to pay. And then she took a hit on her reputation. That's that's gonna mess with sponsorships. She had these sponsors.
Yeah,
they may pull out. They may
pull out. The wine selection. I would order some of the wine she suggested. I ordered some.
Now, if she was smart, since you got everybody sending you cash, what they call them, cash apps and Snapchat, why don't you just if you ask each one of your viewers to send you $5, they pay for it all. You got 1 million viewers.
Well, you also gonna have to pay. They're gonna probably come at them with taxes now.
Yeah, you're right.
It's gonna cost her.
They haven't played it in so many years. They coming. From what they were saying, that one of the tax auditors was in the damn courtroom.
Wow.
And that's not good. And we already hearing these suspicions that they're gonna start taxing these Cash App donations. So that is monumental as far as YouTubers are concerned, I guess, in a way.
Oh yeah, definitely. Shoot, I think it's anything over $600. They're looking at it. Yeah. And see now, maybe your boy RBR, he gets 30 million. Was it 30 million?
600, 250.
Shoot, and maybe
Yo,
he
you
get
heard
his
what
dough. He
that?
looking for dough. He said they owe him $30 million though.
Man, you heard what the asshole said yesterday? If you have a job, you a slave and you helping to kill off your own race. JB
Well,
got
I don't think nothing wrong with really having a job, but I think you ought to be trying to focus on more than one source of income.
Right.
Right, a little more than one source of income. Like, YouTube is a good side hustle. That's more than one job, more than one source of income, and you double dipping because you get to do it while you're working. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
but he calling. Yeah, but he calling what he's doing, right? That's some kind of contribute to the black race. If you got a job, according to him, you killing everybody.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is he disabled?
I don't know.
Oh, so you
That might
didn't
be the
catch
case.
so y'all didn't catch that the other day, did y'all?
No.
The little phone call that he had, where he had to do his blood work and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That sounded pretty serious.
Yeah, I know he has cancer or whatever. Well, he had cancer, he said, but it might
That's
not
what
be
I'm
in
saying.
remission.
Is he disabled?
I tell you something else that don't.
It
I tell
could
you
be the
something else
case.
that don't.
He disabled.
I told you something else that don't sound right. Right? He said his wife took the camera away from him.
Okay.
What? Yeah, but these laptops got built-in webcams. Unless he got some old ass Hewlett Packard,
No, even that had to be real old.
1990s.
He probably got a camera. He probably got a camera that's lined up to his computer.
Yeah, because that is true. Because RBI used to be he used to be on camera because he used to wear that white shirt and that tie all the time.
Yeah, but he
don't look no
said,
different. He's the same guy.
Yeah, but the computer, right? The laptop have a built-in webcam.
Yeah, because that is true because he hasn't been on camera in a long time.
Yeah, he said the wife took him. Like, how could she take away a webcam, dude? Unless he got one of these old ass desktop computers, like a Hewlett Packard or something, where you gotta have an external camera.
You can build a system and still need to buy a camera. Right, because and like mine, I have to build a system, and I had to buy an external camera.
Right.
Well, if you wanna, I guess if you broadcasting, you do need an extra camera. But as far as him coming on camera, he's got a webcam.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said, he used to come on camera all the time.
Yeah, you got a webcam.
Yeah,
You
like I said,
come on camera.
That white shirt, that little tie.
Now, of course, a webcam ain't gonna capture everything, but you can come on. Like you said, if you want to do it professional, yeah, you're gonna need an external camera. You're gonna do it professional and all that, but you can get on a webcam.
Right. Yeah, that is true because he hasn't been on.
I like he trolling. We know that's him. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
And then he said he came. Check this out. He said he came in here one day and the camera was gone.
Trucks coming in here.
Okay, man. He said he came in here one day and the camera was gone. I'm like, came in from where? You live there. Came in from where? Then he says he put the camera in the tub.
See, I do remember the time when Cerulean played a video of RBI, but it looked like he was like in a nursing home or a hospital or something like that. But it had the same background. But there were people walking behind him, and Cerulean played that video. I was like, okay, so is this cat living in an apartment, or is he living in like some assisted living thing?
Oh no, man! But I think he in some kind of home or.
Yeah, because he showed like the nurses and stuff were behind him and stuff, and that was the only time we've ever seen that video.
Oh, yeah. So you said TLA makes $50K a month.
I didn't see that.
Who's TLA?
TLA, what's the?
Is that Tasha? Tasha K? He says TLA makes $50K a month.
Oh, maybe so. It might be Tasha K. I wouldn't be surprised by that.
Yeah, if you've been doing it for a minute, yeah, she definitely grinded out. I remember from a long time ago. I used to like the little wine suggestions and stuff, and I saw her getting endorsement. I thought that was great,
Right.
especially in Atlanta. You can get some endorsements real easy in that population.
Yeah, because that's why she is in Atlanta. Yeah. But
Mhm. Just like KS, he right there. So you go get some some notoriety right in those
of course.
areas.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, hopefully she'll get out of this. Hopefully not. Well, one or two things, a valuable lesson be learned, or
Mhm.
or she'll walk out, without pockets getting hurt too much. You
Right.
know. Mm-mm.
Okay, so they're saying the lead attorney makes syndicate. Yeah, I guess that's some kind of
Okay.
some other kind of
Oh, it's the lead attorney.
channels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
he
he
actually said how much he made a month.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think he said it one time.
That's nice,
I
though,
don't. I
man.
mean, I've only seen him one time.
That's some good money.
As far as Mela goes, they was asking me about Mela. Look, I can't control what goes on other people's channels. She's over there getting cooked. I can't do nothing about that. I can protect her when she comes here. Over
Mella's
here,
getting
ain't
cooked.
nobody gonna
Mella's
bother
getting
her.
cooked
But,
where?
well, according to what Dude was saying, she
With
getting roasted
RBR,
and cooked.
Her and RBR
Somebody
going
else. No,
yeah, then there was her and Bomb Cherry had a little dispute.
Oh, yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard. I didn't see it, but
yeah, I heard. Yeah. What's her name came in and said they was going off over there. What the hell was going
Mhm.
on over there?
Yeah,
They was
buddy.
going in that rude. I know.
Rue was over there too.
Oh, later on, I guess. Cause I came
Yeah,
in
there
there.
was an issue with Mella and Bomb, but they got it straight. Them girls go vent, like you said, Max. They go vent out to each other and they be cool.
Yeah.
They could be fine.
Yeah.
That's just how, like you said, that's how they go react. It's verbal, and they they go vent it out and say what's on their mind. Like you had said, you got to let them get it out.
Right.
Gotta let them get it out.
Yeah, because I didn't know
Gotta let
anything
them
about
get it
Mella.
out.
Well, I mean, like I said, as long as they worked it out, because I know Mella. I haven't seen her at RBR's in a minute, because I think her and RBR kind of like got into it one time.
Yeah, why is he not live now, man? But normally I don't go live at this time, but he ain't doing nothing, so I decided to come on and talk some shit. But usually he on right now. He did say he had to get some blood work, right?
Yeah, well, that's what I think Rodney said. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So that's the case. You come on later on if that's the case.
Yeah, but like I said, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know. I can't go on somebody else's channel and tell them what to do. I don't know I can't mess around. I can't do nothing on Bomb Cherry's channel. I mean, I can protect Melon when she comes here, but I can't go on nobody else's channel and tell them what to do. I didn't even know she was over there.
Some people have old beefs, from way back. I had to learn that. And I was like, so it is what it is.
Well, the thing about it is, the whole YouTube thing, man, takes some getting used to. All this back and forth and stuff. I got people coming at me. I don't even know why. I don't even know these people. That dude do sound familiar. I think that might be Zab.
Oh, you showed up again?
Yeah, I think that might be Zab, the guy with the voice box. I think that's Zab.
Yeah. No, but like Kev said, they go at it. I know Big J was over there, and all that. See, people got history that we don't know about.
Right.
It comes out when they start going at it.
In the middle, Joe, like, oh god damn.
Me and Big J got history. We've been beefing since my Manosphere days.
Right.
I've been telling him, like, look, man, it's time to bury the hatchet.
Yeah, because he won't bury it with some people like Reg the Bad Guy. I know him and Wacky World. I think is going at Jersey Hammer. Those were people that were in his chat.
You know what, man? I don't get Reg the Bad Guy. I don't get it. What is he doing? Just sitting there?
Like, yep, in his kitchen.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't get that dude, man. Like, what is he doing? Like,
well, he does little gossip talk type stuff, sports mostly, or something like that.
Talked about. I know they yanking on YouTube going around purging, man. They yanking channels down left and right.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I did that one thing on Red Supreme and nearly got my channel in trouble, man. He got so much bad shit. YouTube deleted
But
my
yeah, you gotta
video.
be careful. Yeah, because you gotta be careful what they actually say on there, and you replay it. You can get jammed up, and the person, because you think about this. I mean, you know, we were talking about RBR earlier. If RBR was a white channel, he would have been taken down a long time ago.
That's what I said before, but everybody plays it. I told him white people can't even get away with what he's getting away with.
Right. Because that stuff would have yanked him down a long time ago. And then I know BMT got to him one time. I don't know what the issue was there. But he had disappeared for a while, and he started doing it on his women's channel thing. And I remember one other time RBI got snatched down. But he wasn't talking like he is now. He was nowhere near like he is now. So yeah, but they I'm surprised they haven't. But now the YouTube beef thing.
I got a lot of people calling, you know, now that calling, checking on asking about the Bitcoin thing. I like, you know, I put out some great suggestions, and way out into December, I told them, you know, some of my followers, I said, well, go ahead on and sell it. You know, I work the Bitcoin thing like a swing trade.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, because once they cross those, you know, they cross the 20-day moving average and dropping down, it's time to get out. But, you know, a lot of people just invest their money blindly, which is retarded to me. I mean,
right. You just gonna put it on, oh, well, this sounds good. I'm like, no, don't do that. It might sound good, but you know.
Right, unless you could keep up with it consistently, then I would recommend that it's not for you.
Yeah, you can't take a hit. So, you know, you can't deal with the volatility of it all. Just don't do it, please.
Right, and see, now for investors like you and myself who know how the game go, man, I'm licking my chops on some of these cheap prices.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Kev, is it true that the black police force over there in New Orleans is really corrupt, like they say it was?
Absolutely, man. It was bad, man. And
they're worse than the daggone bad guys.
Yeah, if you give me email, I'll send you all kind of videos on that, man. Over 150 officers have been indicted. They were sending hits out when you complain. And the police send hits out. That's nothing new. Boston, all that kind of stuff. They had hitmen, you know. So we couldn't really complain. It never went through. They would actually, you call and complain, they'll tell an officer you complained on and give them your address. Wound up killing a young lady, a mother of 4, Kim Groves, because she made a complaint on officers beating her son. So it wasn't until Obama sent in Eric Holder, who dug through all that and ended all that corruption, got rid of a lot of force, retrained the entire police force, put down, and what we have now is a citizen panel of 5 that can match words with the police union in the city. You know, when they want to get rid of an officer now. See, that's working a little bit. All right, they also gave the officers pay raises because these niggas were just on a hustle. But that corruption flows deeply, man, always. And I never really put it all on racist cops, even though they're in there. The black cops do the same thing. They was killing too. During Katrina, same shit. Actually gave the order, the police chief, to shoot black people if you thought they was looting. That was a black guy.
Wow.
Right. So now we still under that federal decree, and they had to retrain a whole bunch of officers. So it's a real low tolerance on, you know, officers that's out of control. And that decree is still going on right now, especially for the jail system. Because you can easily not have, you could have had an unpaid traffic ticket and been in jail 30 days, easy. Because they would pack the jail so much and they wanted that revenue, that federal revenue. So they just pretty much made it a private prison type ordeal. And actually, and if you ask your brother Rodney, who's also from Louisiana and stuff like that, you know, even with the crime bill back in the 80s and stuff like that, I was going to ask him, but I had to do something. I was going to let him point out to him. I guarantee that he had, not only do he know quite a few people that got locked up with that, he also know guys like myself who fought these racists back as a juvenile like me and got 5 years. That was just damn near mandatory when you fought these white boys.
Hmm.
So when I hear everybody talk about the collective, there's a lot of factors that they don't put in when they're speaking on the collective. We still taking a hit down here.
Hmm. And what do you say the woman's name was he killed? What was her name? With the mother for?
Rose, I think.
Who was it? Who was it?
Kim Groves.
Kim Groves.
Yeah.
All right, let me check that out. Kim Groves. And what, he just showed up and shot her?
Well, no, he sent a black dude who was selling drugs. They get the drug dealers to do it. See, they'll recruit the drug dealers, and then instead of putting them in jail, they're like, okay, well, look, you can keep the work, and let me keep the money, and from now on, you go buy from us. They had a case with Officer Lynn Davis, right? You go see that when you look up King Groves. He's the one that sent the hit. They was pushing almost 200 kilos of cocaine every 3 weeks. The feds even had them taking it off duffel bags off the truck and distributing it to the other officers. 150 officers could have been indicted, but they had to end the investigation when King Groves got killed. And the problem we had was the feds actually heard the officers send the hit because they had all the phones tapped, and they did not stop this woman from getting killed. So when she got killed, other officers was off the hook. And that's just one situation. They have plenty of them. They also have 5 officers who, when we talking about in the last 5 or 6 years, last 5 or 10 years, with sex crimes, man. Literally driving teenage girls into motels, and we've been complaining about that for decades. They'll catch these little girls, truants, we go bring in the truants, or we go go in the hotel and have sex. The only reason why they caught them is because people complain about it, but they would never file the complaint. Right? When you make a complaint against an officer, it's supposed to be filed with the department in the city, the state, and the federal government, and they wouldn't do that. So now we got a situation where these cops got fired. One dude has toys and everything, sex toys and everything for these girls. They caught him, and he had the shit in his trunk. And they had to go through the police car and find and shit like that. We also had 600 to 800 rape hour kits that hadn't been going through for decades, meaning they didn't even do an investigation. Now, how we was able to prosecute some of these dudes with no investigation, that means that some dudes in jail who didn't do it, and some dudes that did do it was still roaming the streets. So they didn't even do their investigations. All that came out. You see the Kim Groves thing?
No, I was looking for it.
Right. All you gotta do is type in Kim Groves, New Orleans in Google, and it's pull up mother was killed by a police officer on the eve of May 13th. They got an article there. City pays 1.5 million to Kim Groves' children. They got all that'll pop up. They got a picture of the officers and Lynn Davis story on the right. Kingpins, man, straight drug kingpins. And that started a lot of killing in New Orleans because when they start forcing the drug dealers that they had, they start forcing them to take over other areas. That started big wars on the street. Big ass street wars, and they was protecting their dealers and their killers.
Wow.
And even when we had those high ass murder rates, I guarantee the police might have killed 100 people. Like it wasn't nothing. Even with the Danziger Bridge stuff, I mean, when they killed an autistic black man who was a doctor, who y'all seen the picture of, that was the reported shooting during Katrina, where police, which didn't happen. Well, they admitted that they lied about the shooting, and they admitted that they turned around and shot 6 other black people on the Danziger Bridge, killing 2 or 3 just to cover it up. And one of the officers said, because they actually flipped, these officers said that the one guy told them, that's enough, don't shoot anymore, we don't want to make it look too much like a massacre. And that's what happened. And that's the Danziger Bridge story.
Damn.
Right, literally, like it ain't shit. And black officers was involved in that with the racist officers. So that blue code of silence, they're not turning coattail on the racist officers. They right there with them.
They
They
also
just
they are online with them. Yeah.
yeah, they do their own thing.
Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, because I know there was a lot of corruption and stuff in New Orleans, but I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't know it was that crazy there. Max must be looking it up.
Yeah, hey, yeah, it's true. Sometimes we don't know what actually is going on with these our brothers who don't have the mentality to teach the young brothers. And here is a case, all this thing is going on whereby we have brothers who don't even support to push the good news to the world. You know,
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that.
yeah, but some of the things like this we need to be supporting ourselves, like what Black Knight is saying now, or what Black Knight is doing. He's teaching the young brothers, so we also need to do that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if you see a little boy, you see your brothers outside, you just call them and teach them, help them. Because in the olden days, those things wasn't there like our generation now. Our generation being mind washed.
Right, right. And see, that's where we kind of lost with that because I still grab mine and teach them things, because the teachers, we started leaving all our teachings up to the school system and not telling our kids about our own personal history, struggles, and how far we had to come. And that's the gap that I think a lot of Black folks have lost. The South is still kind of deep rooted with it because we still see it all the time. And we still got a real close generation. We only one generation from all of that foolishness. I was
Right,
born, raised, and groomed to deal with it. Literally, my uncles who were Black Panthers used to bring us out and taught us how to fight because we know we had to fight these white dudes in areas like Bomb Cherry and stuff like that. So
right.
we was groomed different. So and you also notice on YouTube when you start talking to Southerners, it's a different type of respect. See, when you start saying, okay, where you
Mm-hmm.
from? That's why we like, where you from? Okay, we're from the South. Because East Coast is just a little more aggressive with the talking. The South.
Hey,
Huh?
Uncle John. Yeah, his name came right up when I put her name in. Lynn Davis came
Hell
up right,
yeah.
right, right up under her name. They gave him the
Hell
death
yeah.
penalty.
Yeah. Yeah. They gave him the death penalty and they gave the top three cops that was with him.
Hmm.
They they
That was
um they got life in
16,
prison.
16 years ago.
Yeah, right. And see, down here, we can name a lot of cases like that. Kim Groves, Adolph Archie, uh, things like that. Right after Katrina, he had a Black officer shoot a 14-year-old in the back like 12 times in the
Get
back.
out. The
Right.
fuck?
And this kid, these are Black officers. And look at when you saw the protests in Atlanta when they dragged them college kids out the car. Those were Black officers.
Man, you know what? You got to start doing some work on this, bro.
Right. And I'm like, so
I'm gonna
gender war,
start.
like what?
Yeah, we got to start doing some work. And a lot of people don't know about this, man. I know the
Right.
cops in D.C. are corrupt as fuck. I didn't know. You know what? Master P talked about the corruption in the police
Mm-hmm.
department. No, but I thought he was talking about white cops. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Now he was
indeed.
talking about the Black cops.
We had a 60% Black police force with an all Black city hall, just like Detroit and shit, man.
Yeah, Detroit
You know,
fucked up. Yeah.
right? And they took
Hmm.
advantage of the stuff, and stuff like that. But it got under control a good bit.
Wait a
So
minute. 12 times. Well, how old was the kid?
I think it was 14. Were you talking about the one that got shot in the back?
12 times?
Yeah, yeah.
He didn't get indicted.
They finally indicted him, but he almost got away with it. See, the thing is, when Obama came in, it was during that 5th year. And if it had went 5 years, it would have been past the statute of limitation. Holder went back and did an investigation for 5 years ago that happened when this shit happened, and still got him to flip. And so when you pull up the Danziger Bridge, you go see a whole bunch of white and black cops. One of the white cops married to a black chick. And gunning people down.
I wanna do a piece on that. The Danziger Bridge. I'm gonna do a piece on that. So yeah, man, Holder's a bad dude, man. He uncovered all that corruption over there in Missouri too. Right. That shit went back fucking decades.
I bump heads with Obama, and they're like, Obama ain't doing that. Like, hold on, man. First of all, which I personally appreciate, he got these damn officers wearing body cams. I knew when these officers had to wear body cams, it was like the MLK days. America wasn't ready to see how vicious these motherfuckers are and how casually they will kill somebody, white and black, especially us. Like it ain't shit. Sending out hits. And then when you go to these small towns, I'm in New Orleans. I can duck off. But you go to these small towns and stuff like that, the sheriff don't like you. You got a problem, man. He on your ass and your family's ass. And we'll lock all the men up.
Yeah, I realized that I was saying that, I don't think regular civilian people should be police officers. I think police officers should be ex-military. Because the military are better equipped to deal with crisis situations. They're not frightened in gunfights. They're used to gunfights, firefights.
Yeah, but see, the thing with that is, are they trained to deal with American citizens on U.S. soil? Well, the military is, but yeah, a police officer coming out the military got a little more discipline, I guess. Yeah, so
right. That's what I'm saying. So you won't have. I'm not saying nothing is foolproof, but you won't have as much or to the degree of what you're having right now, where people having so-called taser accidents. You don't know a fucking taser from a goddamn. But you know what, man? I had a guy the other.
Go ahead. I was talking about what you call him when the guy with the that was in the car with his girlfriend and his kid, when he was like, well, he had a licensed gun. See, they had stopped that man about 19 times, man. They knew he had a permit. That was just a regular old hit. They was tired of that dude for some reason, whatever it is, and he might feel he cocky with it. They sent them, and they don't like them motherfuckers. They really would sit there and plot on the people that they know.
You know what? White people really are dumb. I injured my leg about a month ago, right? And temporarily I couldn't walk because I banged up my knee pretty bad. So went and got some stuff for it. Hung out for a couple of days until I was, till I was able to walk again. But I was still kind of ginger with the limp and shit right before my knee healed up. I went to a truck stop, called in, asked for some assistance, right? Because my knee was hurting. All right. Dude came out, helped me out, right? And, he couldn't do nothing simple, man. He couldn't use the card reader. Then we finally got him using the card reader. He didn't know where the tanks were, even though the tank was staring him in the face, right? He didn't know how to open the tank. I'm serious. He asked me, how do you open the tank? You got a big old cap on the tank now that you screw off.
I was about to say on the
right in the face. But how do you open the tank? Screw the cap off? Talking about this thing? Yeah, that thing. Screw the cap off. Then he couldn't get the goddamn cap off. I went over and took the cap off for him. He said, okay, well, I never did this before. Okay, yeah, whatever. Then he goes and he gets the goddamn pump, right? Puts the damn thing in there and still didn't know what the hell to do. He turned it on. I'm like, dude, you got to turn on the goddamn pump. Oh, okay. So you go turn on the pump. You're going to sit there and don't pull the damn trigger on the pump. Is it supposed to go in by itself? I'm like, man. You know what, man? You can go on back inside, bro. I'll do it myself. Dumb as fuck, man. Dumb as fuck. I had a motherfucker couldn't close my doors. I had to go back there and double check because he didn't know how to close two fucking swing doors.
Mm. Well,
I mean,
evidently, it's
self-explanatory
out of
shit.
one or two ways. Is one door go first and the second one?
Exactly. He couldn't figure it out. Couldn't figure it out. Had them sitting on top of each other. He had one sitting on top of the other.
Mm.
I was like, God damn, man. You can't out there. They dumb, man.
Hey, Max, I pull up that Dan Zinger bridge shooting if you want me to put it in the.
Yeah, put it in the private chat.
All right.
You take a look at that.
Mm-hmm. Got all of their asses. We was thrilled to death, boy. So you really couldn't really say much about Obama. He made a difference here. He saved a lot of lives in New Orleans. Other than that, that shit would have got swept
Master
under
P
the
was
rug.
talking about. And you know what? Master P also, when he did his movie about it, he featured some of that corruption. You know, some of that corruption was man. He featured. I'm surprised he didn't get in trouble, man. They didn't come after him. You know what I'm saying? But Master P ain't no job. I mean, Suge Knight tried to scam him, couldn't scam him. So
yeah,
you know
I mean, Master P is backed up by the all out ultimate dude on that level, and that's Jay Prince. That's Jay Prince. Jay Prince, the big dog that's in jail in Chicago and up in the East Coast, and the big dog that was over Murder Inc. He's cool with them. All of them did time back in the days together, and then they came out with a little system or something, allegedly. And with Master P don't have issues with anybody because he was the one that brought the game around and told people how to make extra money and get that 80-20 deal. How to sell, put your stuff on the shelf and sell them out the trunk, get double the revenue, the sales on it and stuff like that, and everybody start converting, making their money that way.
He was ahead of his time. I was watching a documentary on him. He was ahead of his time, man. People really didn't know what he was trying to do.
Right.
He
was trying to put everybody on, man.
Yeah.
Right. He was trying to give everybody the game.
He had I think I was watching where he had his own little record store. Right? The guy gave him the space and everything. He turned into a little record store. I mean, dude was ahead of his time, and he was doing all kinds of things with CDs.
Right, not just that record store in Oakland. That was his first one. But he had record stores in New Orleans. He also taught the hood record stores in Midwest, and the East Coast, and stuff like that, and showed them how to operate that so you can get your numbers up. Then you go into Universal and say, man, I got so many records sold already. I got over 500,000.
And you know what? See, somebody like him, when he becomes billionaire, I'm not shocked. I ain't shocked at all. I would expect a guy like him to become a billionaire. But when you got guys like P. Diddy and stuff like that, I kind of wonder how they got their money. But anyway, all right, Kat, thanks for coming, man. I'm about to shut it down. I got some stuff to do.
All right, let me send this stuff. Let me send this thing in the link in the back chat for you. See, this gonna give you the port. They got the cops. They even got the all the white police officers supporting these dudes while they go to court.
Wow. You put it in. Okay. Let me see.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah,
all right, that'll get you started on the Dan Zinger stuff. That's an interesting story, man. You ain't never seen that. And then Eric Holder came out with the statement that they had more corruption and violations of constitutional rights by this department than any other department on record in history. And that was official. But I'll talk to y'all later, man. Always good to chop it up with you. And they also, they got some live footage in there where they actually show the cops walking around and stuff like that.
Okay. Thank you for showing up
All
and
right.
for
Y'all have a
your.
good day.
Okay, I'm back. So you put it there in the chat there, Kevin? You got it in the chat?
Yeah. I got it in a private chat and I put it up there for you.
All right, I'm looking at it. I don't see it.
I got it in the private
Okay.
and I got it. You see it?
No,
I
not
put it
there.
in the chat too.
Okay.
All right. Now on the live footage, they actually have footage directly after Katrina, and you can see the cops on the bridge. They use a U-Haul truck and jump out the U-Haul truck, just pretty much shooting. And then when they say shots fired, police just came down there and just unloading on people, and you can see them walking. You see the two cops with their guns out shooting, literally. And they killed this autistic adult who brother was a doctor who was trying to get to safety. They had been on this bridge 2 or 3 days already with no food and water.
I got it. I see it.
Yeah, we ain't getting no water. We got bullets.
Uh-huh. Okay, man, I got it. All right, thanks,
y'all
man.
have a good. All right.
All right. All right, everybody. Gonna holler at y'all later. Me and Abby gonna take a break. We might come back on later on tonight, depending on how we feeling when the dang gets here. We got kind of derailed today, but you know, we'll probably do something a little later on. All right, y'all? Peace. Abby, you want to take us out with some music, or you want to?
Yeah, I'll be taking out with the music going. I'm coming.
Don't worry about it. I'm just going to end because I want to hurry up and get out of here. Because I want to get some food. So I'm just going to end the stream. All right, y'all. We'll talk to y'all later. Let me just end the stream, Abby. Hold on. Just end the stream, Abby.